And the art of punching is when you can throw two punches that sound like one. You can throw a punch, you can hear them. There was one. And the art of punching is when you can throw two punches that sound like one. You can throw a punch, you can hear them. There were two, but they sound like fucking one punch. They don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He do two punches that sound like one. And the art of punching is when you can throw. And the art of punching is when you can throw two punches that sound like one. You can throw a punch, you can hear them. Fucking one punch. They don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He do two punches that sound like one.
How's it going today, y'all? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day, man. Shout out everybody. I see Amy in the chat. Shout out Amy. I see Wordsmith in the chat. Shout out Wordsmith, man. We got a good show lined up for you guys today. Hopefully y'all had a blessed Sunday, man. I had a really good Sunday. Hopefully you guys did too. Football was amazing this weekend, man. That game last night was crazy. That boy Josh Allen pulled it out in the final seconds, man. How the Bills came back and won. It looked like they were getting hammered the whole game. And then in that fourth quarter, I told my wife, I said, I think the Bills are going to come back and win. And she likes the Ravens. That's her second favorite team. So she was a little bummed out. But I was like, don't worry. Our Chargers won. It's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay. So that was cool. But, man, how's everybody doing today? I hope you guys are having a great day. Got a great show lined up for you guys. Let's get straight into the videos, man. We got the first one from The Mind of a Criminal is the YouTube channel. And the video is called Teen Killer Thinks He Got Stopped for a Traffic Stop or Traffic Violation. Let's get into it.
Back up. Let us help.
It's okay. It's okay. Hold on. And then when I got in, I'm like, shit.
So did he tell you what happened?
He didn't tell me nothing. You can't even talk.
Okay.
Please. Let me just get to my side, please.
He's gonna panic. He's gonna panic.
My son, please.
Yeah, where'd the shooting happen at, man?
I don't know. I'm just coming out the door.
Hold on, just...
Don't talk to the people.
When St. Petersburg Police Department received reports of multiple gunshots in the evening of December 29th, 2022, officers rushed to the scene.
St. Petersburg, Florida. St. Petersburg, Florida. Hey, yeah, Amy, if you're a Bengals fan, man, those Browns are a little tougher than I thought. I thought you guys were going to smoke them, but it was a tough game. But anytime you got an in-state rivalry like that, a lot of times it's going to be close, even if one team's a lot better than the other. just like the history between those two teams,
only to find the victim, 15-year-old Z. Kikiro Lofton, as he was laying outside near a gas station.
Guys, get back, jump back.
That's sad, bro. 15? That's sad as hell, bro. 15, bro. 15, bro. That's crazy.
Hey, he right here. He got shot right now.
In the back shoulder.
Right now.
All right, back up.
Right now. Right now.
Back up.
Right there where the finger at, bro.
All right, back up. Everyone back up. Everyone back
Don't
up.
let him move, man. Fuck that. Listen to me. Look at me, man. Bro. Let's go. Just ambulance.
They're on the way.
The situation seemed too severe as Z. Kikiro was collapsed to the ground, gasping for air and coughing up blood.
Oh, man, bro. Poor Z. Poor. That's his father right there, bro. You shot him in front of his dad? Or did his parents come up there? Because there was a lot of people that seemed to be at the gas station. Maybe somebody called him.
To paramedics, it was obvious the victim had been shot multiple times. They, alongside officers, worked tirelessly to save the teenager. The injuries, however, seemed too serious for them to handle.
You're gonna be okay. It hurt? It hurt? Do it hurt? That means you're gonna be okay, all right? Don't fucking close your eyes. Oh, do what you gotta do.
To complicate things even further, as news of the shooting quickly spread, not only did neighbors and residents, but also family of the victim begin searching for answers, making the already chaotic scene even more difficult for officers.
Where did it happen?
Right here.
Is the shooter gone?
I don't know. They went that way.
They drove? They drove?
No, they was walking. We was coming out of Beth. They was standing on the corner like 3 or 4 deep. They was chasing us.
You guys see anybody shooting?
No, they just them on the brother got shot.
Yeah, we're looking for somebody. Where did the shooting happen at?
Listen, I was in my bed, I heard it, but I can't even tell you.
Hey, guys, hold on right here.
I'm literally
Just tell me where the
just
shooting
walking
happened
out.
at. He's breathing, he's talking, he's just gone to the hospital. Hey, Kiki, look at me. I need you to talk to me.
Kiki, you gotta let me know what
need to help
happened. Kiki,
Because
you
you
need
don't
to
help me.
breathe.
He probably lived in that apartment complex because it seemed like a lot of people knew him. Like, you know what I mean? From that apartments.
The only one right now that's actually talking to me. Man, don't please
Kiki, we didn't know what happened. We was on the floor. We just heard that he was on the ground.
He's breathing, he's good, Kiki. He's going to the hospital.
Kiki, you know he a soldier now.
I know.
So talk to me.
Just
What
tell me how
happened?
much he missed me.
I got
Walking out here.
So Kiki.
Although
Kiki might be his girlfriend, maybe?
Z. Kikiro Lofton was still fighting for his life at that time, the worst fear of his family became a reality mere hours later, when he would tragically succumb to the injury.
Damn, he was fighting too, bro. He just lost too much blood.
At the hospital, with no suspects in sight, officers began gathering evidence and speaking to witnesses, all while the perpetrators seemed long gone.
What's up, Zona Breed? Welcome to the chat. You a Steelers guy? I'm a Chargers fan. We play each other at the end of the year, man. I'm super excited for that game. Hopefully we're both good.
It happened down the street and he ran up here. Yeah, that's all. The shooting happened down that way, he ran up here. Did you see anybody or no? That's all.
Well, I saw kids. I saw like 3 guys. They were just shooting. I was like saying, like, you know, my car's parked right in front of the store.
Yeah.
So I just heard a pop, and I was like, they were just fucking shooting from right there in that area, right there.
So you saw them right in this area here shooting?
Oh yeah, Zona. I got season tickets to the Chargers. I'll be there too, man. I can't wait. Unless they get too valuable, I might sell them mugs. If they start going for like, if I can get 1,000 off that game, that'll pay for like half the season for me.
No, right here by this side.
Same with the Eagles game. If the Eagles is an expensive game, I'm gonna sell those tickets too. Because if I can get 2,000 off those 2 games, that would pay for the tickets. That would pay for my season.
Right in the road, like, and then they haul ass.
Were you able to tell how many were shooting?
It was 3.
They all had 3 had guns and they were all shooting?
I just seen 3 guys running, but I heard a pop, and they were like, I thought they were just shooting the fucking air, man.
Following the murder, the police department announced a $5,000 reward for information, hoping to get any leads on the suspects, who were yet to be identified. There's an entire...
And there wasn't no There wasn't no cameras and shit around that gas station. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
What began as a tragic shooting unexpectedly spiraled into one of the most complex cases that the St. Petersburg Police Department ever worked on, leading to a months-long manhunt and ultimately uncovering a shocking truth about those responsible for the crime. In the midst of this, 17-year-old Deontay Bishop became the first suspect arrested in the murder of Zekakiro Lofton.
I mean, you funny as hell. You just she a Bengals fan, Zona. That's why she giving you trouble. And be funny as hell.
On December 30th, just hours after the shooting, officers pulled Bishop over for driving with a fake license plate, during which he was caught with a concealed firearm and marijuana. What made Bishop stand out to the detectives was not only his long criminal history, but more precisely his ankle monitor that placed him at the exact location of the crime scene during the shooting.
Well, how dumb you gotta be to do a fucking shooting or be involved with someone who's shooting at someone at the very least when you got an ankle monitor on.
With one suspect arrested, investigators looked into witnesses' statements, taking into account that many reported seeing the victim chased by 3 figures before multiple gunshots rang out. And soon enough, the same description of another suspect kept coming in, with investigators quickly also having a name.
What's going on?
I'll tell you in a second.
We'll explain it all.
Don't tense up. You understand?
You go ahead, pretend.
Roll up your sleeve a little bit.
Finally, on February 14th, 2023, months after the murder,
Thank you for your subscription, Zona. Appreciate you joining the team, my boy. We on the road to 10,000, guys. We are on the road to 10,000 subs. So every subscription matters at this point. We're almost up to 5,200. So when you guys hit that subscribe button, really helps us out.
officers located and arrested David Moore on charges of murder.
You know, I'm being detained or not?
I'm sorry?
You know I'm being detained?
They're going to explain it to you once they come up here.
Yes, sir.
All right.
What's that? I don't know what's going on.
He was brought to the St. Petersburg Police Department for questioning. Unbeknownst to David, detectives had already spoken to the first suspect, Deontay Bishop, who was more than open to share details.
Yeah, bro had an ankle monitor on, man. I don't necessarily think the guy Deontay Bishop, the first guy, I don't think maybe he didn't know this guy was finna shoot. Maybe they was just hanging out because he had a whole ankle monitor on, bro. You know that's gonna put you at the scene of the crime. They eventually gonna ask you some shit, even if you had nothing to do with that shit. If you had an ankle monitor on and you walk to the gas station and somebody gets shot, you already know they're gonna be like, hey, there was an ankle monitor in the area. Let's ask him what was going on.
To the detectives, it was clear that David Moore played an important role in the murder. Their goal was to identify his exact involvement.
You want your water? You good? I'm tired. Okay. So I kind of want to talk to you about a few things. I just kind of want to run down, like, what happened, like, how did you end up in cuffs tonight? 'Cause I don't know anything. I was just asked to come in and talk to you. So, like, how did you end up in cuffs? Like, what went down? Where were you?
They had pulled me and my dad over there by like by 18th Street, like.
Okay.
Like over there by that area.
Were you in the passenger seat? Were you driving?
I was in the passenger.
So I want to talk to
Yeah, I don't think Deontay was the shooter. I think this guy David was the shooter because Deontay already snitched and he already said what happened.
you.
So I wouldn't even say Deontay was snitching. If he's not involved, then he's not snitching, bro. He's just telling what happened. But like if you knew your friend was gonna do that and then y'all both were in on it, then obviously you tattling. But I don't really think the way that we don't have no film of Deontay, the way that the guy said he was open to communicate, I don't think Deontay had nothing like he didn't know this was gonna happen, even if he was hanging out with this guy.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Hey Thomas, what's good, Candy? I see you, girl. Thank you for all them comments, man. I see you leaving comments all the time. That really helps us with the algorithm. I appreciate you guys. For all of you guys, we're commenting like Candy. Man.
And don't lie. There's no point in lying. You know who I'm talking about?
No.
Yes, because he was at your house. Like I said, there's no point in lying. Like, I already know that you're friends with Bishop, and that's okay. Like, I'm not judging you for, like, you're allowed, your friends are your friends, you know, I get it. But you know the situation that Bishop is in, right?
No.
No? You don't know any situation that Bishop is in.
That girl Monica coming with her patented 300. She always keep it 300 in the chat. Thank you so much, Monica, and welcome. Welcome to the stream. You know we like when the members show up to the stream, y'all, so show Monica a lot of love.
Throughout the interrogation, David Moore insists that he has no connection to either Deontay Bishop or the victim, Zekakiro Lofton. Unsurprisingly, however, digital records began to emerge, completely contradicting his claims. Phone records, social media exchanges, and subtle breadcrumbs assured investigators that it was more than likely that Moore and Bishop were together before and after the fatal December shooting. While David Moore tried to give off the impression that all of this is a wrongful arrest, detectives soon exposed his role into something far larger than he was willing to admit.
Do you know anything about what he's in there for, in terms of the murder?
No, ma'am. I don't know.
When was the last time you did talk to him?
I didn't have no phone conversation with nobody.
When was the last time you seen him?
I didn't see him. I don't even know who y'all talk about right now.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you, or have you ever been...
This is the text. Your sister is effing dead when I see that hoe, bro. How the F you set my brother up? Tell that FB to stay at home before we catch her.
Been, like, caught with a gun or anything like that?
Yeah, before I got caught recently.
Do you typically have guns on you? Do you typically carry guns?
Oh, no.
So what made you get a gun recently, then?
No, I had got caught with a gun recently. I didn't get a gun recently.
Well, if you got caught with a gun, then you got the gun.
Yeah.
Right? So, ever sold any type of bullets or anything like that? Nothing like that? Okay. So, do you know, just by name, do you know Zai, the kid that got killed on 16th Street back in December? The 15-year-old? You don't know Zai?
No.
Have you heard of a gang called...
Y'all think he got pulled over with the gun that did it? You think they gonna find the murder weapon?
P4K? Oh, come on.
Nah.
You've never heard of P4K?
I don't even be on nothing.
I'm not saying you are. No, I'm not saying you are.
I don't be on social media or nothing. Like, I just be out of the way. So I don't know what's been going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are you working at all?
Nah.
What do you do with your day then? If you're
Huh?
What do you do with your day?
No Instagram, not working? Like, what do you do?
Stay at the house, be on the game a lot.
Be on the what?
The game.
What do you play?
Fortnite.
Fortnite? Okay. You know where Bethel is, right? Bethel.
Nah.
Right across from the middle school over there?
Just south of the drop.
Oh, yeah, J.R.
Yeah. So, you know that like little apartment complex right there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Zai was killed over there. Okay. Which is what hemmed up your friend Bishop. Okay. I do need you to start coming clean about a lot of things because you're...
Yeah, bro. I'd be pissed at my homie, bro, if I got an ankle monitor on and we're fucking hanging out and he just starts shooting and shit, bro. That's not your friend because he knows your situation. Like, he knows they're going to be able to draw you to that situation.
Gonna be getting charged. So this is your time to start talking, because if you don't, then I can't help you in any way. Okay?
So that's what I'm in it for. That's what I got
Yeah,
pulled.
you got pulled for that. Yep. So
That's crazy.
yeah, it is. So can we try this again? So who's Bishop?
I don't know. I don't know.
When was the last time you fired a gun?
I ain't fired a gun yet.
The gun that you had,
Yeah.
that you got caught with, you never shot it?
Never. Bro, I never shot at MEP. Like, I never, you feel me? I didn't shoot at MP.
Not even, okay, not even just the M&P, but...
No, that's the only one I had. I didn't touch no other gun, shoot no other gun, load no other gun.
When you got caught with a gun, who was with you? She already knows the answer.
I thought y'all was talking about it.
No, I said the previous one. The previous one.
When you got caught with the gun, who was with you?
Jeremiah.
Okay.
Jeremiah what?
I don't know.
In David Moore's case, the evidence was far more elusive. Surprisingly, there were no fingerprints, no DNA, not even a single shell casing to prove he fired the gun.
That makes me think he had a revolver. That makes me think he had a revolver because the shells didn't pop out. And you got to think they caught this dude a month, 2 months ago after the murder. So there's not going to be a lot of new physical evidence that's going to come up because he's had a hell of time to like get rid of that shit or like get rid of the, whatever he had on that, you know what I mean? Anything he had on that day, the gun, etc.
Investigators, however, followed a different path. One built on connections and the exact group dynamics within the murder itself. Digital records placed him near the scene at the exact moment of the shooting, proving Moore wasn't just a bystander. He was part of the group, even if he himself might not have been the one who pulled the trigger.
Do you understand what's happening?
So basically, he had his phone on him. He had his phone on him. The way that guy had his ankle monitor, they were able to track him by his smartphone.
Happening here right now?
Yeah.
Do you understand what she's telling you you're being charged with?
Yes, sir.
What? Tell me, so I know you know.
A murder.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So the only person that can talk to the state attorney on your behalf right now is her. Okay. You know, it's a lot to take, all right?
Sure.
But you need to understand, you have like one last chance right now to tell her the truth. You need to start by being honest. By the fact, if you have prior involvements with him, start by at least being honest with that, okay? And we'll go from there. Okay?
I want to get a lawyer.
Okay, and that's fine.
With David Moore refusing to cooperate further and asking for a lawyer, investigators were looking for one other person of interest.
Honestly, even though he's the bad guy in this situation, he did what was smartest for him to get a lawyer. Even if he wanted to confess and help his friend Bishop out, a lawyer would be best.
Who was yet to be identified. Mere weeks after the second arrest, authorities received a critical tip regarding a student at Gibbs High School who, coincidentally, was not only linked with the other suspects, but also carried a loaded gun to school. Subsequently, on March 3, 2023, officers arrested 18-year-old senior Jeremiah Davis inside his classroom, the same person who David Moore mentioned during his interrogation, but only by the first name. Being the final piece of the manhunt, Jeremiah Davis was taken to the police department for further questioning.
So this is probably our shooter. This guy. Because that kid was 15, he was 18. I think Bishop and the other kid were like either not in school or just outside of the age of high school. So him and the kid who got shot, they would have a more stronger reason to beef since they're in the same school circle. Not circle, but same school.
You go with the water? You want anything else? You all right? Okay, you're Mr. Davis? Is that right?
Yeah.
This is my friend Bobby. So, I don't really know, I guess, what was found on you at school, but I guess there was like a firearm. Is that yours?
That wasn't mine.
That wasn't yours? Whose was it?
Probably my little cousin's.
Who's your little cousin?
I don't know.
What?
I don't even wanna.
You don't wanna?
I just ain't knew that was in there for cause
okay.
I don't even come to school with book bags. I just.
Oh, you don't?
No. I come with like a pencil.
With a pencil?
My folder, my charger.
So I know you said that backpack wasn't yours, and the gun, I guess, is your little cousin's? Is that fair? Is that what you said? Okay. Do you know anything about that gun or anything?
No. Like, what you mean by that?
Like, do you know what kind of? Okay. Had you been picked up recently?
Me?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like, have you been arrested recently?
Yeah, somewhat.
Somewhat? When was that? Like, was it within the last couple months? Like, before or after Christmas?
Probably like after Christmas.
After Christmas? Okay. So I kind of wanted to talk to you about an event that happened after Christmas, but before you got picked up. Okay. Have you heard anything about that boy Zai that got killed?
I've been hearing about it.
What have you been hearing?
I don't know, cause like, I ain't with no gang and nothing, you feel me? So like, I just see stuff on social media.
Well, what have you been seeing? Yeah, I know people have been posting about it, so I'm just curious what people have been posting.
People just dissing them.
Yes, Wordsmith. This is the third suspect, Jeremiah. I have a feeling he was actually our shooter.
Stuff like that.
What are they saying about him?
That's fucked up. Look, this text message right here, this is the shooters.
People have been posting.
People just.
This is killers messaging the victim's mother. Hi, Zai Mama. This Zai big sister, Dee Dee. How are you doing? Hi, Zai Mama. This Zai big sister, Dee Dee. How are you doing? Hi, Zai Mom. Do you know when his funeral and stuff will be? Is his funeral next Saturday?
Dissing them, stuff like that.
What are they saying about him? Like, dissing him how? Like, what are they saying?
Smoking on this, stuff like that, you know.
Gotcha.
Crazy junk.
Do you know what, like, group he was with?
I ain't even know him for I probably just seen him on social media.
So you've never met him?
No.
Never ever met him?
At all.
Have you heard of him? Or anything?
I probably heard of his cousin, but
Who's his cousin?
Who is his cousin? I don't know. I know they call him,
Yeah, but, like, what, do you know street name?
Like, A something.
A something?
A something.
For his cousin?
A1?
Probably.
Okay.
The circumstances of the shooting suggest that the suspects were not strangers to Zika Kiro Lofton, and rather all knew each other. Digital records revealed that the other two suspects, Deontay Bishop and David Moore, both not only knew Jeremiah Davis, but were all good friends, who had contact with the victim up until the night of the murder. It was undeniable that these three perpetrators were directly involved in the murder. However,
So yeah, they for sure knew the 15-year-old.
the question on what caused the shooting was still unanswered.
So, other than, like, you hearing about him and, like, people dissing him,
right.
Were you there that night?
No, ma'am.
Were you in the area that night?
No, ma'am.
Where were you? Do you remember, like...
I was home.
You were home? At this 2511 10th Ave?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You were home the whole night?
Watching the baby.
Oh, watching the baby. You remember the night that I'm talking about, though, right? The night that he got killed? You know what I'm talking about?
I believe so.
Okay. So just to, like, refresh your memory, that was December 29th. Okay, so it was after Christmas and before you got picked up on whatever day that was. Tell me about your friends Bishop and Moore.
What about them?
Like, I know, obviously, I'm sure you're aware of Bishop's situation, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
You heard about that? How did you hear about that?
I don't know. I just woke up from a nap and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was just on Facebook and stuff, and I had seen an article had appeared.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. And what about Moore? Are you guys tight or?
No, not really.
Not tight.
Somewhat.
No.
I ain't been talking to him since he been booked for real.
For which one?
Both of them.
You haven't talked to either one since they've been arrested? Okay. Have you heard any, like, beef about Zion, like why people would want to kill him? You haven't heard anything about that?
Nothing.
Okay. So just to make sure I'm clear, right? And correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, right. Please. So you haven't talked to either one since they've been arrested?
No.
Okay. So neither of them have called you. Obviously you know Bishop's situation. Do you know Moore's situation?
No, not really.
He hasn't talked to you about anything?
I ain't talked to him since that day.
Since that one time?
Mm-hmm.
Has his dad talked to you about anything? Have you looked up his charges or anything like that?
No, I don't really know how to do all that jail stuff. I ain't gonna lie.
Do you know what Bishop has been charged with?
What's up, Millie? Welcome in.
Nah.
No? Okay, so you don't know what Bishop has been charged with? You don't know what Moore's been charged with?
I mean, I think Bishop charged with murder.
Okay. And you don't know what Moore's charged with? Okay. Moore's charged with murder as well. And you're also getting charged with murder.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm getting charged with murder.
Because, do you remember when you got arrested the last time?
Yeah.
Okay. That gun that you had, we have this fancy system that compares, like, shell casings to firearms and things like that. That puts you at my homicide scene.
Let me ask you this. Try this way, okay? Is there anything you've told Detective Johnson so far that maybe you weren't totally truthful on? All right.
Not everything I told us. That's
Everything,
true.
okay? Because we're willing to make it water under the bridge, okay, and start fresh. If there's something maybe you're afraid to say or, you know, hesitant to say and you want another shot at it, now's the time to be straight with her about who you've talked to or where you've been or any of that kind of stuff, okay?
Have you heard of Pedro? Who's Pedro?
That's somebody I know.
Mm-hmm, that's you. Mm-hmm. Pedro's you. And, I know you've already lied about the jail calls, because I already know that he's called you from jail multiple times. Both of them have. Okay. So I know that. So I don't know why you're lying to me about something as simple as them calling you from jail.
Alright, yeah.
You know what I mean?
See, I just asked you that, dude. All right.
So if you're lying about that, what else are you lying about? Do you see what I'm, like, where I'm coming? Can you look at me, please?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. So do you see where I'm coming from? So if you're lying to something as simple about a jail call, what else? You know?
As detectives confronted Jeremiah Davis with more and more evidence and witness accounts that kept contradicting his side of the story, they broke him, slowly uncovering key details of the night Zeke Akiro Lofton was murdered.
Look,
Stop the cap.
I understand that's a hard thing to talk about, okay? But listen, what you need to remember here too is there are three sides to this story.
Hey, what up, Sorcerer? Welcome to the chat, man. Thank you for giving me some love, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming by.
There's your side, Moore's side, and Bishop's side, and they've told their stories, okay? Do you think they're gonna...
So they've poked holes in almost every lie he's told the police so far. I'm pretty sure he's the shooter. He even tried to not claim his own street name, Pedro. He was like, I know him. And the cop was like, nah, that's you, bro.
Sex blame, or are they gonna push it to somebody else? Okay?
Let's start with who were you hanging out with that night? Let's start with that.
At first, I was, I was probably smoking in the car with Johnny.
Who's Johnny?
Somebody I know.
Okay.
Then I was with Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Then we was at his crib. We were just chilling and stuff. Did some crazy junk.
Yeah. What's crazy? I mean, granted, the whole situation's crazy. You know, I'm not denying that at all, right? I get that, and I understand that. Like he said, it's tough to...
Yo, Bradley just showed up to the chat, guys. Show him some love. You know we like when the members show up to the live streams.
talk about, but... So you get to Moore's crib, and then what happens?
We just chilling.
Okay. And then what?
When
did Bishop show up?
Later.
Later? Okay. Then what happens?
We just driving.
Mm-hmm. Where were you sitting in the car?
In the back.
And then what?
Everything just happened.
But what happened? That's what I need to know.
All I know is... I don't even know why it really even happened. All I know is... He tried to steal something.
Who's he?
Person.
Can you look at me?
The victim.
Zai. So Zai tried to steal something. From who?
Bishop.
From Bishop. Okay. What was he trying to steal? Drugs?
Why does he keep looking at the ground, bro? Either that's a big ass tell of a lie, or I don't know. That's just wild to me why he keeps doing that. Like every time he answers the question, he's like,
Is that a yes? Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of drugs? Weed, coke, heroin, what?
Weed.
Weed. How much did he try to steal? And did he successfully steal it?
Somewhat. Probably like, I don't know, probably like a cutie.
Okay. So how did he try to steal it?
Asked to look at it.
Okay.
Then he ran off.
So you saw that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw that.
So was Moore and Bishop there as well?
I don't believe that. I don't believe dude tried to run off on the plug because they didn't say they found any weed on him, bro. They didn't find any weed. And at first they said they didn't find any shell casings, but maybe they did at sometime later. I don't know.
As well, and they saw that as well?
Okay. Avion, welcome in.
Okay. So where were you and where was he when this happened? Like, how far away from each other were you guys?
So I was in the back seat.
So this was in a car the whole time? Is what you're telling me?
Did Zai get in
No.
the car and...
So that's what I'm trying to figure out. So how did that go down? Like, how did you see that if you're in the car, you know what I mean? And it's nighttime, like, that's what...
I don't know. I mean, I was in the back seat. He just tried to get the weed and he ran off.
So what happened next?
Chase him.
Chase him?
Everything just happened.
What does that mean?
Y'all know what happened.
According to Jeremiah, the events that eventually led to the fatal shooting on December 29th began with a drug deal gone wrong between Deontay Bishop and the 15-year-old victim, Z. Kakiro Lofton, with Jeremiah himself supposedly only being a bystander who had absolutely no part in either the drug deal or the shooting. A claim that detectives disproved, as bullet casings belonging to his weapon that he was even arrested with were found at the murder scene. Even though this itself was already incriminating, unfortunately for Jeremiah Davis, detectives had even more evidence, making the rest of the interrogation very straightforward.
We didn't even really know who that was. Really though.
How do you not know who it was? I don't believe that.
We was riding on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Then we seen somebody.
We didn't know who that was, but you was meeting up to sell him a cutie pie of weed, bro? That don't even make sense.
But we didn't really know who it was though.
Okay, when did you figure out who it was then?
No, like you not get what I'm saying.
So what are you saying?
Yeah,
so
explain it.
Y'all was just saying he was just walking out somewhere. We was on the main road.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And then we see somebody. We turn. Then yeah.
Did you ever get out of the car? Okay. Can you look at me, please? Because I know you're lying.
I didn't get out.
Yes, you did.
It's on video.
It's on video. How many times did you shoot?
Like once.
Once? Okay. Just one time?
Like one or two.
One or two. Okay. Was your gun fully loaded?
Nah.
Do you know how many rounds were in it?
Like 6.
6? Did Bishop and Moore shoot? You know, because you're standing. Can you look at me, please?
Yeah.
Jeremiah, can you look at me? Thank you. So what did they shoot? Or how many times did they shoot?
I ran.
You ran? Did you guys run together?
I ran by myself. I don't know.
Okay, well I know that that's a lie too, but
no, they did.
Because that's also on video. So what I'm trying to understand is how because you're a kid, right? You're 18. The other two are similar age. You and Bishop and Moore.
Boulder, welcome to the chat, my boy.
Are similar age. And you guys shoot and kill a 15-year-old over a cutie of weed. So now I gotta have a mom bury her kid that's of similar age to you over a cutie of weed. Does that seem worth it?
No.
Although Jeremiah Davis later provided additional details about that night, detectives were able to reconstruct the key moments. It all began on December 29th, 2022, when Jeremiah Davis met up with David Moore and Deontay Bishop to smoke and later drive around. Digital records revealed that at around 9 p.m, Deontay Bishop messaged the victim, Z. Kakiro Lofton, who was planning to purchase drugs. Minutes later, at around 9:10 p.m, Z. Kakiro left the Citrus Grove apartments to make the deal with Deontay Bishop, which quickly escalated when he...
What's up, Amanda? Welcome to the chat.
He ran away instead of paying. setting off an erratic chain of events. The
Mike, welcome back.
group followed Zikakiro, and upon finding him near the intersection of 9th Avenue South and 6th Bishop, which quickly escalated when he ran away instead of paying, setting off an erratic chain of events. The group followed Zikakiro, and upon finding him near the intersection of 9th Avenue South and 16th Street South in St. Petersburg, Florida, they opened fire on him, shooting.
When they got out the car and then they grabbed the weed back. That's why the weed wasn't found on them.
Close to 30 times in total. Remarkably, Lofton managed to run towards a nearby gas station before collapsing. Later that night, he was transported to John Hoskins All Children's Hospital, where he was pronounced dead.
Were you guys talking about this? Like, I mean, obviously you guys were angry. So I guess that's the part was this just an opportunity thing?
It really just all.
Damn, 30 shots, bro? And that makes sense why they didn't find any shells, because he ran away from where he initially got shot at. His adrenaline allowed him to run to the gas station for help. But yeah, bro, like, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, these guys should go to jail for murder, but you shouldn't be like, bro, you can't do shit like that to people like this. They're not gonna let you get away. That cutie pie, that's a quarter pound, bro. Like, that's probably all this dude's money. You know what I mean? Or whoever. Bishop, I think, was the one who sold, right? He was the drug dealer. So, like, that was probably his whole re-up, bro. Like, you got to realize people in that type of situation, like, they're not super smart, bro. They're not going to think of the consequences. Like, he ain't going to kill me over a QP. You don't want to chance that, bro, because he might kill you. That might be his last. If he don't get that, if he don't get the money for that, he might get killed. That might be fronted to him. At the very least, it's going to shut down his whole little neighborhood, local weed operation.
What happened? Like, okay, it wasn't getting talked about, no nothing. Everything just it happened so fast.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how many rounds were fired total, like between y'all?
Tammy, what's up? Welcome to the chat. No, I agree, bro. I'm not saying it was logical what happened, but you don't know. You don't know who that other person is, bro, or what they're going through, or what they're capable of doing. You know what I mean? You don't want to put your life in circumstances like that.
I heard some shots.
Yeah. Okay. What happens when you guys see Zai?
Did you shout at him? Did you holler at him?
We stopped.
You guys stopped. You stopped walking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what happened? Because something made you guys obviously pull triggers, right? As we've already discussed. I'm just trying to figure out what that was.
Everything just happened so fast.
Who recognized him first? Like somebody, I imagine, I'm picturing it that somebody was like, hey, there's Zai, or whatever you call him.
I can't remember.
Okay.
Just so I have this right.
Mm-hmm.
He stole from you guys, stole some weeds, right?
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't know that it's him, and you start firing anyway. Does that seem very irresponsible?
No.
You guys fired like 20-something rounds.
I know my gun shot twice because it like jammed.
Oh, it jammed? Okay.
As detectives went over the case files again, trying to determine whose role played a greater part in the murder, it became obvious that all three suspects were equally responsible for the death of.
That's literally what I said when they said the kid who ran away with the weed got shot 30 times, bro. He had 30 bullets in him, bro. That means that all three of them were just firing out the car. Like, all three of them just let the whole clip off.
Of Zikakiro Lofton, a fact that was later reflected when they were handed their sentences.
On December 29th, St. Pete police say 15-year-old Zikakiro Lofton was walking near the gas station on 9th and 16th Street around 9 p.m. According to a search warrant, 3 shooters began.
Yeah, Michael. The guy they shot stole a quarter pound of weed from them and ran away.
Bishop was involved in a hit-and-run crash while driving his dad's car without a license. The victim, 87-year-old Denry Gale, tragically passed away from his injuries. Deontay Bishop fled the scene but was later caught and booked into jail. Astonishingly, he was released on a $5,000 bond just weeks later, although he was already known to police for driving without a license, having served community service months before the fatal crash. Only 2 days after being released on bond, he would kill again, this time over a bag of weed. In May 2025, both David Moore and Deontay Bishop were sentenced to life in prison for the murder of 15-year-old Zeke Akiro Lofton. Jeremiah Davis is set to go on trial early next year.
Yeah, that's our picture. Is that the one you were?
So yeah, that's a sad case, man. That's a sad case. Like, obviously, those killers need to be justice needs to be served, man. You can't kill people. You know what I mean? No matter what the reason is, you can't just kill somebody. But at the same time, I just don't get what that kid was thinking, bro. Like, you obviously knew them fools, bro. You knew they carried guns. Like, dude just killed somebody in a car accident right before that. I wish the police wouldn't have let dude out on bond for that first thing, because this shit probably would have all not happened.
Yeah.
This.
Yo, shout out that boy Floridian, man. Welcome back to the chat. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream. Guys, we are on the road to 10K. So if you haven't and you've been watching, please subscribe to the channel, man. We do a lot of true crime reviews, body cam reviews, interrogation reviews, predator catch reviews. We talk about all the different crimes here, and we talk about our personal life experiences. You know what I mean? If that sounds cool to you, definitely hit the subscribe button. All right, this one sounds funny, bro. I think this one gonna be good. That one was kind of sad, but this one, wannabe gangster murders his secret lover to hide he is gay. That's wild. Let's go.
This is Benjamin Austin Paige, a Florida man who looks like the top of a high schooler's.
Bro said a Florida man. Dude is, bro, what is up, Floridian, with these guys?
Desk. Right now, he has been shown a picture of himself in bed with his male lover, a lover who was shot to death just 3 days ago. Now, Benjamin will do anything he can to convince officers he is not gay.
Why did he specifically target you? Maybe he likes me. I'm not gay. We did sitting next to each other for like the camera and stuff, but that's like for entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
But he does not realize that he is not a suspected homosexual. Benjamin is a suspected killer.
So I'm being accused of shooting somebody? That's what you're saying, basically?
Yeah, I didn't make this stuff up, man. I think on this night, you weren't out to hurt him. You just got angry about the pictures.
On May 17th, 2020 in Port Charlotte, Florida, law enforcement was called to a home in a quaint suburban neighborhood. Lying in the yard, dead from a gunshot wound, they discovered the body of 24-year-old Terrence Lamar Brown Jr. A dreamer with a desire to start his own makeup company, Terrence, or T, wasn't the type to be involved with violent people. That is.
Oh no, I sang sweet, man. I hope your wife gets better. Man, do you guys know what kind of spider bit her? That's wild.
Is until he met 22-year-old Benjamin Austin Paige. When police reviewed phone records and security footage from Terrence's home, they were able to easily trace all of the evidence of 24-year-old Terrence Lamar Brown Jr. A dreamer with a desire to start his own makeup company, Terrence, or T, wasn't the type to be involved with violent people. That is, until he met 22-year-old Benjamin Austin Paige. When police reviewed phone records and security footage from Terrence's home, they were able to easily trace all of the evidence back to Ben, who had texted Terrence that he was on his way just moments before Terrence was shot on camera. As you would have likely guessed from seeing the tattoo of an angel holding a machine gun on his face, Ben isn't the world's smartest criminal, and that only gets worse when police bring him in for questioning. The following footage was provided to us.
That's crazy.
Okay. Thank you, sir. All right, I'm Ryan. I'm an investigator from the sheriff's office. I just want to make sure I get all your information correct first. Do you have ID on you by any chance? Okay. And first name is Benjamin, correct? You have a middle name? And the last name?
Paige.
Maybe even like one or two, but to have your whole face tatted like that is ridiculous. Any face tat is kind of overboard, but I've seen plenty of people with face tats get a job, and be good people. But when it's marked up like that, bro, they're just crazy.
Okay. Basically, we kind of had a long morning this morning. I know you were taken aback by it. But I'm looking into an incident that I've been investigating. Okay. And I think you might have some information for me.
Bro, this trail mix I'm eating, this shit is all fucking raisins. Everything is raisin. I like raisins, but I like them with like chocolate and like fucking almonds. I just don't want to eat all raisins.
But here's the thing: since you're not free to leave, correct? We're at the police station. I'd have to escort you out if you're going to leave. I have to read you your Miranda card before I can talk to you. Okay. I don't know. Have you ever had your rights read to you before? Okay. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask me.
At this point in his life, at the ripe old age of 22, Benjamin Doodle Bob Paige should know his Miranda rights by heart. He racked up his first arrest at just 13 years old for theft. Throughout his teens, his charges ranged from possession of narcotics, weapons, burglary, and more theft. At the time of this interrogation, he's only been out of prison for about 4 months after serving 4 years. But apparently that time in prison has taught him nothing, because by the time the detective finishes reading him his rights, Ben keeps on talking.
You understand all these rights? Yes?
Hey, welcome back, Whiskey. Nice to see you, girl.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to talk to me today?
I mean, I don't even know why I'm here.
Well, that's what we're going to go over, so. So if you want to discuss that with me, then.
Yeah, I would like to know why I'm here.
Okay. Do me a favor, raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you understand as a deputy sheriff, I can take your sworn testimony?
Yes, sir.
Okay, put your hand down. All right, so I understand that you're pretty big on social media. You have a lot of followers, I guess. What is your, compared to some of these people that have?
Yeah, bro's face. I've seen some cool face tats. That's what I mean. Like, if you do it appropriately, bro, you'll be able to get a job still, just because the world is more open to tattoos now. But when you look like you did all your own tattoos on your face by yourself in the mirror, those look like jail tattoos, bro. They don't look professionally done.
Thousands of them, 3.5 million, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm pretty popular on Snapchat, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somewhat.
Do you interact with your followers a lot? Like if I posted a video and commented on it, you get a lot of comments on it?
Maybe not.
Yeah, sweet, they do. I don't eat potato salad. It don't matter if it's raisins in that bitch or not. That shit look like mayonnaise noodles, and I don't eat mayonnaise. But fucking yeah, bro. And sometimes they put corn in cornbread too, and I don't fuck with that. I don't like actual corn kernels in my cornbread.
Maybe maybe somewhere around maybe 20 comments. That's a good day though. Maybe a couple of people that'll ask if anything.
Say I wanted to look up your Instagram. What username do you have for that?
It's Too Slimy. It's the same thing as all my other social media.
Too Slimy. So you use the same one for every?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's kind of what I do then. So, and how is it Instagram? Is that something recently that you had, or is that kind of what have you had longer, the Snapchat or the Facebook? Facebook's been out forever there.
Mm-hmm.
You have use your real name on Facebook, or is that?
No, I don't. I just use my nickname, Too Slimy Gang.
Yeah. Do you? It's all through the phone, right? Like it's not like you go outside on a computer. You can
use computer if you want.
Do you have your phone with you now, or is that back at the house?
I don't know what they did with all my stuff, to be honest.
Can you? on Snapchat, is it just pictures, or can you post videos as well?
You can post videos, pictures.
Oh yeah, Wordsmith, that shit's fire, bro. I've been eating my tomato soup like that since I was a little boy. Grilled cheese go with anything.
Anything, nothing. Like, just pictures, videos, I guess, yeah.
What, is there any type of theme that you usually do, or?
No, I usually, the only time I really like post snap videos is when I'm like making fun of people or people making fun.
Those are my favorite things.
Yeah, that or listening to music and everybody's hanging out just for memories, I guess.
You do selfies a lot too?
Yeah.
Slimy here, who we must say is aptly named, does have a specific genre of content. Cringe content. And not in an ironic way either. It's clear that Slimy cares about his tough guy thug persona, which definitely gives insight into why he's eager to hide a certain part of himself.
Can you post videos on Instagram too, or is that?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, he probably want to be a rapper, like a gangster rapper. And he been in jail. He tried to articulate. But it makes sense, bro. Been getting locked up since he was 13, bro. Nobody gonna not, like, you know what I'm saying? You probably never even been with a woman, bro. You 22 years old. You been in jail like your whole teenage years. Like, you ain't gotta hide that from somebody, bro. It's some gay dudes that are still thugging, bro, and openly gay, bro. I promise you. You can't judge a book by its cover. But the fact that he's so scared that people think he's gay, that tells me he ain't thugging for real like that. It's just a persona.
Go live, like you're recording yourself while everybody's watching and stuff like that.
You get a big audience for that?
Not really. I don't really have that much of an audience. I mean, I have maybe a couple hundred friends on each social media, but that's about it.
Well, you seem like a pretty interesting guy, though.
Yeah. Why am I here though? Like, I don't know what's going on.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. So we're just, one thing at a time there. I'm just trying to think of what, just get a little bit of background on you first. Because I've obviously never met you before. You don't know me, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you lived in Port Charlotte for? Is that?
Since I was like 13.
13? You know a lot of people mostly in Port Charlotte, or where did you live before that?
Arcadia.
Okay. So most people are from
Port Charlotte. Really, I don't even know that many people in Arcadia, and I went to prison, so I don't really know too many people in Port Charlotte anymore either.
Yeah.
A lot of the people I talk to on social media are random too. I get a lot of random.
You ever meet up with them, or?
I mean, I've met up with some.
What up, Gito? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, my boy Shivering.
Like I say, yeah, this person's pretty interesting.
Yeah, like, come through and smoke. We might smoke together. Or that's about it. Really.
So it's more like the same interest type thing.
Yeah.
So like I say, all right, I start messaging you, hey, what are you into? Things like that. You want to meet up? So forth?
Yeah.
I guess more or less, then say it that way.
Are
they mostly local, or do you travel?
I mean, I don't have no way of traveling. I don't have my own transportation. So like, if people want to meet up, they either gotta come to me really, or hopefully they're in the same city.
You get picked up, like they say, hey, get a ride, I'll give you some gas money or something.
Yeah, sometimes. Like,
I mean, hell no, bro. I hate collard greens, bro. I fucking hate greens. That shit is so gross. Fuck that shit.
Like, if I need a ride, I might be able to find somebody. A lot of people be playing around and stuff. Sometimes they'll give me a ride, yeah.
You ever take the bus?
No.
Or Uber?
I've been in an Uber, but I've never personally, like, ordered an Uber.
Yeah. Because that's all app based as well, I guess.
I'm gonna check out your songs I sang. Sweet Wordsmith. You said you were signed to you were signed twice. What labels? Were they major labels, smaller labels? Let me know. I've always been intrigued by music. I'm not a very good musician myself, but I like to do it as a hobby.
You ever use that?
That's the same thing, isn't it? I don't know.
They got so many companies out now.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. If we ever get a ride, it's usually somebody else is getting a ride or giving me a ride.
Are you working anywhere right now?
No.
Did Did you do anything for what was your work before you went to?
I didn't work before I went to prison. I went at a young age at 18. I just got out. I'm 22 now.
When did you get out?
January 18th.
Okay. Everything going good since you?
Yeah, I've been doing actually really good. I mean, I had a little setback. I was with the wrong people all the time. I got caught with a THC pen. It's petty. I mean, I've been doing really good though. I haven't had no troubles or anything. That's why I'm like, why am I here?
Yeah. So, like, say on average, are you looking for work on an average day, or what? I've
asked around here and there, but I can't say every day or every other day. I mean, I've made. Okay, well, there's this thing with this construction thing. I just talked to him yesterday, actually, or no, this morning. I messaged him about it, but they said they didn't need no more people. But that's the last time I looked.
You know what you do is construction?
No, I don't really do anything. I've never had a job, to be honest.
That may be the only thing he's honest about in this whole interrogation, so savor it.
So you're actively looking at it?
Yeah.
How far did you make it in school? Did you graduate?
No.
Hell no. You knew the answer to that question. This dude did not graduate school, bro.
Went to, well, they got me completed as in 10th grade.
10th grade?
Yeah.
Did you, so like say for instance this past weekend, what would be your?
Like what I do?
What, just hang out and smoke and?
Yeah, hang out with my dogs. And
what kind of dogs do you have?
Smoke weed and that's it. Well, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, Michael, I was thinking that, bro. Idle time is the devil, bro. Idle time is the devil.
What you label them as, I guess. They're kind of lame. They're kind of, well, like the people I've been hanging out with lately, or it's like a new crowd. They're kind of lame.
Where do you know them from?
Around here. Really through, I guess you could say, other friends, like.
No, greens are gross, bro. Don't. Hell no. That shit look like Popeye spinach to me.
I mean, I don't know. I really haven't hung out with that many people. I've only hung out with a few.
Mm-hmm. Do they come over to your house, or you go over their house, or?
Either one. Sometimes I have friends come over. My mom complains sometimes, so I try not to have too many people at the house.
Is that who you live with, his mom?
Yeah.
Anybody else live there?
Her husband, his son, and my sister. Yeah.
Okay. Which do you have your own bedroom there?
No, I share a room.
Share a room with your sister, or?
No, with my stepbrother.
Stepbrother. And obviously, there's not going to be any firearms at the house. Okay.
No.
I'm just saying because I don't like surprises, you know.
Yeah, no.
So this past weekend, were you home all weekend, or?
I stayed at my homeboy's house yesterday. Or no, last night I stayed.
You stayed at your boyfriend's house. That's not your homeboy. That's your boyfriend.
At my house the night before that, and before that, I think I was at my homeboy's house.
What's your friend's name there? That your homeboy's name?
I mean, it's who I mean, it doesn't matter though. Like, it's just one of my friends. Yeah.
What about? So, do you normally stay there, or is that something that, like,
yeah,
like, hey, he's like, hey, you want to hang out or whatever? You end up staying there the night that.
Yeah, he's like one of my friends. Even if he's not home, I can go to his house and walk in and go lay on the couch and eat if I want to watch TV.
And he wouldn't come home and be all pissed off. Whoa, who's in my house there?
Yeah.
So that was the last 2 nights. So today is Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Bro, look at what just came out of my fucking trail mix bag, bro. Look at this shit, bro. All this fucking raisins and one peanut, dog. What is that?
Okay, and then what about Saturday?
What's today?
Today's Wednesday.
Saturday. Saturday, to be honest. I don't know. I know one of those days on the weekend, I was supposed to go hang out with a friend in Fort Myers, but they left me stranded again the second time.
The second time?
Yeah, for the second time. So I stopped talking to that person, but I don't know exactly what day that was.
Which person was that? Was that your homeboy at Seven Palms?
No, that was in Fort Myers.
Oh, who was the friend in Fort Myers?
To be honest to you, like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's supposed to be your friend, but I don't even know his name like that.
No?
No, I don't. I met him at, like, one of them clubs or little parties or whatever, and we were smoking, whatever, hung out, and that was it.
Somehow his lies only get worse as the interrogation goes on. Not knowing the name of the person he hung out with, first red flag. The second, claiming that he was in a city 30 miles away when police have him on camera and have his phone records indicating otherwise.
Just that one time, or was there other times?
No, we hung out at a hotel. This is why I said he left me stranded the first time.
No.
He left me because we were all at a hotel, me, him, and two females that he knew, but I don't know them. We hung out.
Mm-hmm.
Then they had to go somewhere, so he's like, we'll be back, and he left with them. So he ended up leaving me there, and it was like an hour before the place closed. I live way out here. I didn't have no way back.
Yeah.
So I had to call a friend to come get me. And then I'm not sure what day it was, to be honest, but like a couple of days ago, or maybe like a couple of days ago or something, he hits me up to hang out again. And then he flagged out on me, left, like, he tells me to go somewhere, and then we go there. He's not there. He's not answering, and yeah, I don't know. So.
Was that through the Snapchat thing?
No, through Instagram.
Instagram?
Yeah.
All right. Where was the hotel? Was that here?
The hotel. No, that was in Fort Myers. That's the first time he left me stranded.
Oh, okay.
The second time he gave me a place to show up at, but like it just like I kept blowing his phone up.
Give her our blessings, man. Hopefully everything works out, sweet man. Thank you for stopping by, my boy.
He told me to hold on, he'll be outside in a minute. I kept blowing his phone up, he didn't answer, so I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna leave.
And when was that?
That was like, I don't know, that was like sometime this weekend maybe, I guess, or before that. I don't know exactly what day it was.
Did you actually go to meet him and then they blew you off, or?
Yeah, like I went to go meet him, and then like I kept texting him and messaging him, and he wasn't coming outside. He wasn't like answering the phone or anything. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, and plus I just got a ride from some random person I don't even know, and I'm like, bro, I don't have a job, so I don't have money to be giving people free rides and stuff. So
right.
You left me stranded. This is the second time you did this, whatever. So I just stopped messing with that person.
Yeah, so that was this past weekend, and you're like, screw it,
Yeah.
He tried to make it seem like, yeah, I went over to his house and he didn't answer the phone or he didn't answer the door. Nah, bro, you killed old boy.
Who gave you a ride there?
To be honest, I don't even know who. Like, it was random. It's weird. It's weird, but like, yeah, it's random. I don't know.
What kind of car was it? Do you remember?
It was like, it's like maybe, I don't know, cars like that. Maybe a Honda.
What color was it?
Maybe like, it was dark as.
Hey, what's up, B-Wise? You guys know when we like the members show up, so show B-Wise some love in the chat. Yeah, bro's just lying this whole way. I wonder if they're going to get him to break.
Like $20 to give me a ride. He was supposed to give another person like another $20. That was my last bit of my money, and I'm like, you just let me stranded.
You're like, screw this, I'm not the owner.
Yeah, so luckily the dude took me back. He's like, I'll take you back next time, or he was complaining or whatever. So I'm like, whatever. He dropped me off, so I left.
Where did he drop you off at?
At Seven Palms.
Okay. At your homeboy's place?
Yeah.
And then you're never speaking of this person again because they...
Yeah, because he left me stranded twice. First.
So were you in the passenger seat or driver's seat there?
Passenger.
Was there anybody else in the car with you?
No, just I don't even know his name. Whatever his name is, that was driving me out.
Was that one of the guys from your Snapchat that drove you?
No. It's just okay. My homeboy. Well, I'm not gonna mention his name, obviously, but he sells drugs or whatever. So he's like, I gotta go.
Shout out Dose of Dopeness, man. Roll out the red carpet chat. Show her some love. You know, we like when the members show up to the live streams.
Who will take you this and that, but I don't know the base name or nothing.
Is he a younger guy, older guy?
No, he's older.
Hey Dose, have you been working on the logo at all? I'm just curious if you've had any time to.
Older guy? What about the one that drove you?
He's older.
Like my age, older than me?
Oh, like
older than you, or?
No, he's not old, but he's not young. He's like around my age. He's not no kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not no kid or nothing.
So you're what, 22? 22?
Yeah.
So I would say early 20s. Was it his car, you know, or?
To be honest, I don't know. Wow.
Doesn't matter as long as it's got four wheels and
as long as you can get
an engine.
Wherever I need to go.
Now, what did the guy? What did the guy that was driving say when he went down there? Said, "Oh, he's blowing me off. Let's go back." What did he say?
Yeah, he's like. At first, he kind of seemed like he wanted to leave me there, but he's like a baser and probably scared, like how I look. Which I'm not a bad person, you know what I'm saying? It's just people just judge off of how you look.
Bro, why would he be scared? You were all the way out the car, knocking on the door, supposedly. At that point, he could have just pulled off.
So
if you didn't know him, if he was just some random hitchhiking type situation, right?
He's like, all right, man, where you gotta go? Because I'm taking you where you gotta go to drop you off. I gotta go do shit. And I'm like, all right. He just brought me back.
Have you talked to him since?
I don't even know him.
No. Have you ever been to his house? Or has he ever been to your house?
I mean, he came to my house to pick me up, yeah.
Right, yeah.
But I never called him or anything because my friend took me, my friend called him and told him oh, go here and pick my homeboy up and give him a ride. And I'll take care of you or whatever, because that's how we'd be getting rides or stuff like that. So, I don't really know him or anything like that.
So it's one of those, I'll take care of you.
It's right here, Sheena. Welcome back to the chat, girl. Show her some love. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream. Guys, we are on the road to 10K. We are on the road to 10K subs. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so.
You take care of him and kind of does everybody get along pretty well?
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't no problems with nobody. I try to stay away from problems.
Yeah.
Because I just got out.
Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, but other than that, no, we just be hanging out.
I'm sure you probably learned a few life lessons there that, on the straight and narrow maybe, but.
Oh yeah, prison definitely teaches you
Whatever lessons prison was teaching, he clearly wasn't clocked in for. Police are about to show him the exact home he went to, the house of Terrence. And as a result, Slimy is about to get really, slimy.
So just go back to your Fort Myers trip there. You don't know what type of car it was?
I don't know to be exactly But why? I mean, you haven't told me though, why my hair is still there.
All right. Well, just a couple of things I just wanted to clear up. I figured that's why I'm talking to you today. And you've been more than cooperative with me. So can I get you water or anything like that, or?
Yeah, I'll take a water.
All right. What I wanted you to take a look at.
Dose, my boy, I'm tripping, but my bad. I had a little brain fart right there. No, he killed his gay lover. He was just a criminal, you know what I mean? Just a delinquent. And online, he tried to do this persona of a gangster, you know what I mean? And then he didn't want nobody to find out he was gay. He had a boyfriend on the side, And I don't know why he killed his boyfriend besides the fact he was hiding that he was gay. But he killed his gay boyfriend.
Okay, was this the house that you guys went to? Does that look familiar to you? I know the pictures are kind of.
I can't really like see the house though. Like I don't know. It doesn't.
Does that look familiar to the car that?
Yeah,
I think I know it's.
Yeah, I can't tell you, bro. My bad, sir. But yeah, I can't really tell you. Like I don't know. It's not a good picture of the house, to be honest. Like I don't know.
Do you remember which exit you got off from 75?
I don't. I'm not good.
Right, though. He got his whole nipples out now.
With no directions, addresses, or anything.
Was it in your the GPS of your phone or in the car?
Of the car of the person. He had like a little phone mount, like next to his steering wheel where he puts his phone at. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it in his phone or?
It was his phone. Yeah.
Was there a GPS unit in the car?
I don't know what that is.
No, like say there's like a screen there and you type it in and.
Oh no, it was his phone. He was using GPS on his phone, but his phone was like connected to the dashboard.
Okay.
Heck yeah, Sheena. Good luck. Good luck with that. Hopefully he passes.
But you don't know who this guy was that drove you there?
No, sir.
And what was the guy's name that you were supposed to meet in Fort Myers?
To be honest, that's what I said earlier. I'm like, we're supposed to be friends, but.
Floridian, are you serious? They at your door right now. They're knocking on your door.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Every time I see him, I'm like T or TT or T or something like that because his Facebook name is.
Welcome back, Baking.
Or not Facebook. His Instagram name is weird. It starts with a T, so that's what I've always called him, like T or I don't know his Instagram.
Yeah, something about some pictures or something, or what?
Yeah, we talked about like posting pictures of guns and stuff. Like, take that shit off of your social media because you're not supposed to have no guns like that.
Who was posting pictures of the guns?
Well, a lot of people do, but I mean, he was posting pictures, but I'm like, don't post.
No, like you were at his house and you were talking on the phone to somebody else besides him. There's something about where, something about some pictures or something that.
I wasn't talking to nobody at his.
He keeps saying his pictures about guns. Okay, so his little boyfriend started liking him and posting pictures of them hanging out on social media. I'm not to say that they're provocative pictures, but this dude's feeling like if there's pictures of me with the gay dude online, people will realize that I'm gay. So I think we just found the motive. He's saying it's gun pictures, but it ain't no damn guns. That guy, his little boyfriend was super, they said he was nice. He wanted to make a makeup company. He dressed in drag, you know what I mean? I'm sorry if that's not the appropriate word. But yeah, you know what I mean? So dude wasn't posting no gun pics.
His house, on the phone, though, not off his phone.
No, on your phone.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I've talked to 1,000 people a day.
Oh,
yeah, so I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not sure.
Terrence and Ben were arguing over pictures, but they definitely weren't pictures of guns. Don't let Slimy's "In Guns I Trust" tattoo fool you. The photos would.
Detective Fame!
Which detectives have in hand include Terrence and Ben naked in bed together. And they aren't just hanging out, if you catch my drift.
You know, normally you're.
Oh no, Justice. I'm glad are you out the hospital yet? Well, thank you for stopping by and giving us a check-in, letting us know where you've been, because we've been missing you. So definitely show Justice some love in the chat, guys. You know we like when the members show up.
upset about posting some pictures, or?
No, to be honest, like, I don't know. I talk like 1,000 times a day on the phone with people. I don't know, like, exactly what conversation or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know.
What do you, would it have, would it have been something to do with your Snapchat, or?
I mean, what is the question exactly you're asking?
Well, it said something about that you were upset about some pictures posted, so I'm trying to figure out if that was an Instagram picture or Snapchat, or.
Oh, no.
Somebody was using your.
We missed you too, Justice.
I didn't say anything about being mad about posting pictures. I was just like, don't post. I was just telling him, like, don't post pictures with guns and stuff, because, like, you're not supposed to have them, so why would you post it?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I got messed up last time going to prison.
With pictures of guns?
Yeah, on Facebook.
Does anybody, I guess because you make yourself pretty public with your pictures and stuff, has anybody tried to use those without your permission? Like copyright infringement or something like that? Like they take a snap, screenshot of it and then mess with it or anything?
No, I had one incident with that kid in Fort Myers though. Like, I mean, he had pictures, like, okay, I don't know if you know what OnlyFans is. It's like a page, but like, I mean, he had some pictures that I didn't want him to have, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, delete them. He wouldn't delete them. He kept trying to bribe me to, like, do stuff for him, or he was gonna, like, post my pictures or something. And a couple times in our message.
Floridian, you for real? Hey, man. If you getting locked up, Floridian, that's a detriment to the team, bro. But we gonna be here once you beat this case, bro. We still gonna be here rooting for you the whole time. If you can figure out a way to get into Discord, let us know what jail you in.
Messages, I told him, I'm like, you can post them, bro. I don't care. Like, we were snapping on each other back and forth, kind of, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. So then, and that was the person I was supposed to go meet up with. So then, he's like, bro, all I want you to do is come hang out with me and this female. We'll run a this and that. So I'm like, all right, whatever.
That was pretty good, huh?
Yeah. So I'm like, whatever. He's like, I'll delete them. I'll let you delete them. I'll let you delete everything yourself. And I'm like, all right, that's fine with me. Then it don't matter. Plus, a thumbs up, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when I went there, and he just.
We got court tomorrow for a traffic ticket. I'm not happy about that.
Never showing up, like
I got court 2 times this week. I got one on the 9th and one on the 13th, I believe.
Outside, he wouldn't come outside. I don't know why he was ignoring me or nothing.
That boy Floridian sponsoring the show while he getting in cuffs, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Floridian. That's love, brother. We here for you. Free my boy. Try to get in contact with somebody, man. Try to get bonded out or something, my boy. I can't have you rotting away in the jail cell for some shit you probably didn't do.
Were you gonna talk to him about the pictures at all? Was that part of your?
Yeah, like we were gonna hang out with whatever female. He sent me a picture of it. We were supposed to hang out with whatever female was there, and then do our little. And he was gonna let me get his phone himself and delete it, but he never like came outside, so I couldn't like delete pictures. I couldn't get no phone or anything.
Bro, that's some fucking love, Floridian, bro. I'm so sad right now. This boy getting it. They probably about, man, Floridian, bro, get on the phone with somebody. Get on the phone with a family member. Get on the phone with a lawyer, something, bro. Cause like that's love, bro. You sent me 5 when you about to go to get cuffed up, bro. That's love, man. Whatever happens to you, there's always a spot for you in this family, my dog.
Anything like,
Yeah.
He never came outside. Excuse me.
What were did he hack into your, was it OnlyFans? What's the name of it?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Did he like hack into your
No.
your thing, or how did he get these pictures?
We took the videos together and like sent them to each other and like, cause like OnlyFans is like you do like stuff that people like, you know what I'm saying? So like female might.
He trying to say, I only was gay for pay. Like I only sent him these type of videos so that we can start an OnlyFans and make some money, but I'm not really gay. That's what he's trying to set up.
Want to watch you and another guy, like not each other, but like yourself, but next to each other. You know what I'm saying? So we would make videos like that and send it to females and stuff, or we would do it in front of like females, and they would like pay money. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
would they like text or they type and say, all right, we'll do this, do that, and then you read the text? And...
yeah, like some people send me message requests, but like me, I haven't really like, we were using his account because like my account is brand new. Like I've only posted one picture on there. We haven't posted nothing at all on there, but that's it.
So he recorded the videos that you made, and then
yeah, we both recorded them. Really, I don't remember if it was on my phone or his, to be honest.
Ben knows exactly what phone the pictures are on.
Dan, that's a good question, bro. I swear that's a good ass question.
And that's a.
He said, I wonder what crimes are most tied to face tags.
Big part of the problem he was having. With no access to the photos, they could be used against him, exactly as the detective suggests.
Was he trying to get anything, like extort you for this, or say, hey, you better pay this amount of money? And
no, it's not like pay this. Like he would, like I found out he was like gay, but I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So like he wanted me to do shit with him like that. I'm not gonna do. I'm not gay. Like okay, yeah, we did shit sitting next to each other for like the camera and stuff, but that's like for entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not doing nothing with you and shit like that, you feel me? But that's about it.
Mm-hmm. Where was this at when you made the video?
Hotel. Yeah, that was
the one
first time. Yeah.
So it was, remember the first time he said, I met him at the hotel, it was 2 chicks. If y'all was sitting there laying naked and making gay videos, bro, I don't think there was no chicks.
Yeah, the first time.
Was there anybody else there with you?
Yeah, the 2 homegirls he had, but I don't know them or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, have you tried to talk to this person since he blew you off?
Yeah, I blew his phone up. Like I told him like I can't believe you did this to me again for the second time. You know what I'm saying? I messaged him and stuff, but then I blocked him after that because I blocked him a few times before that because he kept playing games, and I'm like, I'm blocked you, and I got no time for this and that. So then I unblocked him, and I'm like, whatever. Well, we can do this whole thing, bro. I'm not with the gay stuff. That shit's out the window. But we can like go ahead and have and this and that if you want. But you guys delete those videos and shit. Like you were supposed to delete them because I didn't want him to have like a leeway on me or something to use against me, like
some sort of leverage that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that was it though, like, and then.
Yo, Floridian with the second super chat of the day, man. Not only is he a member, not only is he a super chatter, but we got to make him a moderator too so he can triple crown. Floridian, let us know what's going on, bro. Let us know what's going on in the chat. Are you going to jail or did they leave you alone?
I don't know that. I don't know, like, I don't know why he, like, left me stranded. Like, I don't know why he didn't answer. Like, I don't know, like, I messaged him a couple times, like, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just blocked him after that. Because I blocked him before, like, because he kept playing games and, oh, I'm going to post this, post that. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. Post it, do whatever you're going to do. And then he was like on some, I don't want to say shit, but it kind of.
I ain't even going to lie to you, Wordsmith. It's hard for me to focus. Like, oh, he said, yeah, y'all, I'm gone. I'll keep you updated when I get out. For sure, bro. Hopefully my boy get out in the next few days, dog. That's crazy, bro. Free my boy Floridian, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout him out, bro. That's a lot of love, bro. And it's hard for me to focus on this video right now because I'm worried about Floridian, bro. Police just popped up at his door, and it looks like they got him for a warrant or something. We don't got a lot of information, but he's saying they about to put him in the car. We love you, dog. We love you, Floridian. Don't forget that shit. And I know you ain't worried about that shit. You gonna hold it solid in jail, bro. Ain't nothing gonna happen. You gonna get out, and we gonna watch the stream just like we always do. And then as far as me with my court case tomorrow, hopefully this fucking officer don't show up.
I'm just gonna go out, this and that, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Like he was like, on some weird shit, and then that was it. Like I just blocked him the last time though, and haven't messaged him since.
Why would he do that to you particularly? Did he make videos with anybody else?
I don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure.
But why did he specifically target you for the?
Yeah, Zod, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. Floridian got mad love, bro. Floridian got mad love for the community. My boy getting tough, but he like, hold up, let me send these little super chats real quick. I ain't gonna be around in a minute, bro. That's fucking love, bro.
Maybe he likes me. Maybe he thought I was gonna help him. I don't know.
Target is a strong word here. In reality, it was Slimy who reached out to Terrence, who wasn't exactly hiding his sexual identity. A deeper investigation into messages between the pair has already revealed that from the beginning, their relationship was consensually sexual in nature, with no women involved.
Did he ever post any of the pictures, or do you know of anybody else?
Detective Fade shoots again. I told you there was no women around.
He said he posted them on his Twitter, but I told him he could post them on his Twitter at first, and then then he messaged me like maybe a week or a couple days ago or something like that, and it's like, oh, this is when I met up with him or whatever. Maybe about like, I don't know, something like, I don't know. I met up with him sometime like maybe around a week ago, less than that. I don't know, something like that. But I snapped on him because I forgot that I told him he could post them, and I forgot he said that he photocropped the heads out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Watch yourself.
My bad. But he said, you told me I could, this and that, and whatever. I don't know. It's a bunch of, you know what I'm saying? I know he posted them on his account though, his Twitter account, but I don't have Twitter. I don't know nothing about that stuff.
So you wouldn't know if he actually, you didn't know those things or not? I
had a Twitter, but like I don't know I don't even follow nobody or have no followers on there. I don't think so, at least. I'm not sure. I don't even know the password to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't use it, log in. I don't even have the Twitter app on my phone. Yeah, so I don't know.
And where did you meet this guy at?
At one of the clubs.
Where was it? Was that in Fort Myers or?
Yeah. It was
You met him at a club. That tells me you probably met him at a gay club, bro. And now just because you go to a gay club, that don't mean you gay. But if you in there pulling dudes, getting numbers, then you probably gay, right? It ain't like you just went to the gay club with your homegirls or a gay friend or something. Like that's definitely something that can happen. I don't like to judge all books just because you know what I mean? You never know the situation. But if you go to a gay club, you pull a gay dude, then you message them and meet up and become boyfriend and boyfriend. Obviously, bro, that's your team. Like, don't be ashamed of your team. There's nothing wrong with being homosexual.
I don't know. It's like where all the college kids go to. Like, I'm not sure, to be honest. It's like where all the college kids go.
And was it his idea to make these videos, or was it kind of a mutual thing, or?
It was mutual.
Had you ever done it before?
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, I created the OnlyFans account, and then like people were explaining to me what it was about, so like I never like really got into it, but I was like, all right, I'm gonna experience with it. Why not? Mm-hmm. That was it.
What about was he in the drug? Did he do any type of drugs that you're aware of?
I mean, we smoke. We definitely smoke weed. I mean, we smoked that with the weed. It was inside the weed though, but that was about it. Other than that, no, I don't do that. I mean, I'm around people who obviously do it, you know what I'm saying? Well, but no, not me though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
What was he talking about, getting drugs that night, or you?
Yeah. I told him he better have some drugs when I was on the way, because usually like that's what we'll do, you know what I'm saying?
You just smoke a little bit or something.
Yeah, smoke maybe, you know what I'm saying? And that's it, like drugs and females, I guess.
Did you ever say anything about having a sugar daddy? You mentioned it.
Yeah, his messages. Said something about a sugar daddy, but I don't know. He said like, I don't know, like he said the dude was like acting weird or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know anybody that he associates with.
Yeah.
None of them at all.
And you ever met any of the sugar daddies?
No, I didn't meet nobody that night. He just left me stranded and all. I'm like, it didn't make no sense.
What time did you say you got there at?
I didn't say when I got there. So I don't know exactly when I got there.
It was late though, wasn't it?
It was probably like 11.
That's a good joke, Wordsmith. Wordsmith said, Faith, this guy's like a tomato. No one really knows he's a fruit. Shout out to my gay sister.
Something, maybe 12 something, maybe, I don't know. Maybe even 1 something, I don't know, I can't tell you.
Yeah.
I don't know. We like, every time I go out, sometimes I'll stay out late night, 2, 3 in the morning, 4, 5, 6 maybe, and then come home and sleep.
Sleep all day?
Yeah.
So you kind of lose track of time, huh?
Yeah.
So would it be accurate, say 1 o'clock-ish was when you pulled up there?
I can't say no time, but it was late.
It was late.
Yeah.
Officer Ann, welcome back.
So I guess because this was the license plate. I don't know if you can read that. So that was around 1 o'clock there.
Okay, I mean,
I know it's kind of dark there, but
I ain't even gonna lie to you, I don't even know my mom's license.
yeah, no, that was the one of the car that you were in. So what was the guy you were talking to about the pictures? What was it? Hot Boy Tay? Was that one of the names?
Hot Boy Tay.
Does that sound familiar?
To be honest, I don't know, like, Hot Boy Tay?
Yeah.
I don't know who that is exactly, like, I would have to see, like, their, maybe their, whatever you got that message from. Hot Boy Tay.
Hot Boy Tay, or, give me a second here.
Yeah.
Tavian, Lamar Beauty.
Do you have a picture? Like, I mean, you got all the messages. You should have a picture.
Well, yeah, it was like video chat and stuff. But do you remember this conversation from?
What was like one thing I said?
All right, so you say 54.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought this case was gonna be a little more interesting. This guy, this cop, and this criminal kind of got like boring personalities.
He says, okay. And he was saying, oh, so I had to pay him to let us stay for the night, and I'm buying the drugs, but I also tell him to give you the money. So it looks like you ain't coming here for no reason. So is that the sugar daddy that he's referring to?
That he's referring to?
Yeah. I don't know who him was. And is this the,
Yeah, that's our picture.
Is that the one you were upset about?
Yeah. Because he wasn't supposed to have them, you know what I'm saying? But, like.
And that was at the hotel?
Yeah.
Soon after this, the detective asks Ben to go over step by step what happened that day. He claims that they drove to Terrence's home. He texted him repeatedly, and when Terrence didn't answer, they simply drove off. But by this point, police are ready to show him the footage that confirms otherwise.
Then the passenger seat where you were seated. Okay, the door opens. And T, right? T or Tavon? I know you don't differ names.
Yeah, I only know him as T. Like, I'm listening to whatever you're saying.
He comes out, he comes to this side originally, the driver's side. Then he comes back around to this side.
So, no, because nobody came to the car.
Well, he didn't make it to the car, though. That's the thing.
No.
Okay.
Nobody came to the car. I don't know. What are you telling me? You're not telling me nothing.
Well, listen, here's what I think, okay? I've been talking to you for what? I don't know, maybe the last, what do you say, hour or so?
Maybe,
I mean, you don't seem like I don't know, what people portray you to be. You know, you're not some monster. You're a personable guy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like a family man. You can definitely ask my people.
Yeah. So, here's what I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
You a family man, but you ain't got no kids or girlfriend, bro. That statement don't even make sense.
Okay. Here's what I think happened. Because obviously you know what I know, what I'm telling you, okay, is accurate. I think that, you know, you were upset about the pictures, obviously. So.
Yeah, of course I was upset about.
And you were upset that he wasn't gonna get rid of the pictures, that he was gonna extort you.
What do you mean?
That you shot someone in the parking lot or in the driveway.
Oh, I didn't shoot him, man.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
We got witnesses that said you did.
All right, well.
Your boy.
I didn't.
Your boy ratted you out.
Oh, that's crazy. So he got shot. Oh man.
Well, you already knew that though.
No, I didn't. No, I did not. I really didn't. Sir, that's crazy. Oh man.
Bro is a bad actor. You already gave the cop the whole motive. You gave him everything he needed. He already had shit from witnesses. But yeah, dude cooked.
That's wild. But I wasn't there.
Yes, you were.
Oh no.
Why would Ashton lie about it then?
I don't know what he's talking about.
So he's lying?
Yeah.
Why would he make up something like that?
No, I don't know. Maybe he did something that I don't know about, but I don't know.
There was nobody else in the car, was there?
No, like.
Okay, so it was either you or him that shot him.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like, no.
No, that's the only option.
Nobody shot nobody out of the car I was in.
That's the only option though, because there was no other cars there at the time. So it was either you or him.
Yeah.
What up, Father? Welcome back to the chat.
Well, who was it then?
I don't know.
Father.
So I'm being accused of shooting somebody? That's what you're saying, basically?
Yeah, I didn't make this stuff up, man.
I know, but
we didn't just pick your name out of a phone book and say, all right, today I'm going to mess with Benjamin Austin Paige there.
That's crazy.
I know it's crazy. That's why I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Would you be willing to take a polygraph?
Yes.
You would take a polygraph?
Yes, as long as I have a lawyer right there with me to know everything, like, for sure, yes. But I want to speak to before I agree to anything though, so I'm going to take that back. I'm not going to say nothing. Before I agree to anything, I'm going to let my lawyer speak for me though.
Okay, so you want to talk to a lawyer then?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, because I don't know why it would be.
I don't know why either, but. Do you want a water or anything?
No, I'm good. Just my lawyer.
Okay.
That's probably something Ben should have done several hours ago. At this point, police have all the information they need to put him behind bars yet again. For the second-degree murder of Terrence Brown, Benjamin Austin Paige was sentenced to 35 years in prison.
Well, he gonna be happy in jail, bro. Like, I'm glad they sentenced him really harsh, but it seemed like, well, I don't know. On the outside, it seemed like he was like the dude in the relationship. Obviously, the other guy, T, was very feminine and dressed like a girl and stuff. So, but in jail, they probably gonna dress him up like a girl because he very small, very skinny. He don't got a street record like that to be thugging in jail as a white boy. If you thugging with the brothers in jail, like, you gotta have like a street rep, bro. Like, they gotta know you. Like, somebody gotta co-sign you. You gotta be affiliated with with a gang that's affiliated with a jail mob. You know what I mean? You can't just go in there like, I'm a white blood, I'm a white Crip, I'm a white GD. Like, that shit ain't gonna work out for you, bro. That you about to be somebody chick.
Prison.
On April 2nd, 2025.
Yeah, that's our picture.
Is that the one you were upset about?
Yeah.
This is Benjamin Austin Paige.
On April 2nd, 2025.
This one is some arrest camera footage we got. This one's some arrest camera footage. It's from Police Notes, is the channel. When a racist, corrupt cop realizes they've obliterated their career. So let's see what happens. Monique, welcome to the chat, man. How's it going?
A woman named Akia Towns was searching for her lost dog along Madison Boulevard in Groves, Texas. She was stopped by officers from Groves Police Department for a pedestrian violation. The encounter was recorded by a body camera.
Bro, Wordsmith, you pretty smart. What the hell is a pedestrian violation? What the hell is a pedestrian violation? That is so vague. I wish Jay was in here, bro. He be knowing that type of shit.
Get any idea on you? Because, well, the violation here is that you're walking on the wrong side of the road. You have to walk facing oncoming traffic.
Walking on the wrong side of the road, you have to walk facing oncoming traffic? That don't even sound like a law, bro. You just made that shit up.
Be that side.
For my dog, I live down right there.
You got an ID on you?
They're gonna take me to jail.
I'm just asking for your ID right now.
I'm just walking down the street.
I told you what the violation was. 57 traffic.
Actually, I don't. I do have my ID.
6500 block of Jefferson on one black female.
Thank you for that, Wordsmith. You a pretty smart dude.
Foot traffic.
Yeah, foot traffic.
You don't have a Texas ID on you?
No, I just moved here. I just got married to my husband.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him down there. She's walking on the wrong side of the road, that's all. She was just walking on the wrong side of the road. That's all. So they turned around just to harass me, and they could have just kept walking straight. It feels like harassment. Y'all see me walking, y'all turned around. And I'm black and walking in a white neighborhood, so you guys turned around to harass me.
That has nothing to do. You're walking on the wrong side of the road.
Bro, I didn't know that. I do that shit because I live in like a little podunk meth head town. You know what I'm saying? Like in California. I'm just being honest. And around my houses, there's no fucking sidewalks, bro. Like it's just dirt. It's like dirt on the side of the roads. You know what I mean? Kind of like this street, how it had the grass but no sidewalk. I had no fucking clue that was the law, bro.
Copy one by name and date of birth.
Live down the street. Hold on. Okay, y'all can both stop. We are not harassing nobody. She was walking on the wrong side of the road, and all he's doing is stopping to tell her that.
Oh, so everybody else can walk
No, she is walking on the wrong.
Hey, respect to this guy. Respect to this guy. Respect to this guy, bro. Respect to him. He's helping that lady. He don't even know that lady. This white man literally walked up the same side of the street she did and said, bro, why ain't you talking to nobody else about this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he literally just did that shit and told them, like, stop harassing this lady, bro. Shout out this white guy, bro, helping out this poor black lady, dude. Because the police really are harassing her for no reason, even if they have a technicality.
Wrong side of the road, which is why I'm here.
She's walking while black? Is that what it is?
No, she needs to be against traffic.
See, even he called it. He said walking while black. And mind you, this in Texas, bro.
Traffic, so that way they can see her walking.
So that's a traffic stop.
Yes, it is. You see these red and blue lights on? This is now a traffic stop. Yes, it is.
No, it's not that. That's all he was doing was making contact with you to tell you the wrong side of the road.
Fine, give her her ID back. You don't have to ID.
No.
And he knows his shit a little bit. It seemed like he knows this is law. Yeah, it's extremely petty. After you scrape up a few people off the street with pedestrian-involved accidents, you will hop out and tell somebody. Man, that's super petty, bro. At the most, at the very most, they should have just said, hey, ma'am, please walk on the other side of the road for your own safety. Because, like Wordsmith told us, when you're walking, you have to be against the traffic, not with the flow of the traffic. Sometimes I got like a little electric moped I'll be watching, like a stand-up scooter, or it got a chair on it too. But and sometimes I drive that. So that's what was going to be my next question. Like, if I'm riding that around the neighborhood just to fuck around, do I have to ride with the flow of traffic or against it? So thank you for answering that for me. Bicycles and scooters go with the flow of traffic. Walking, you have to walk against the traffic. I had no clue.
She committed a crime?
Yes,
Yes, she did.
Hey,
Yes, it
you wanna
is.
be arrested for interference?
What,
Then
interference?
turn the fuck around and walk.
I'm about to start recording you.
Go ahead, it's on
Go ahead, Brad. Just go home. It's okay. Go ahead, get your phone and record
We
it.
are not harassing.
Because
It's traffic
listen to me.
violation.
Get your phone. I'm pregnant right now.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
pregnant.
Okay, that's fine.
So Brad, go get your phone and record it. Go get your phone and record it. Please go get your phone and record it.
Oh, she do know Brett. That's Brad. That's her neighbor or something. So hell yeah, bro. I'm fucking with this community, bro. Protecting each other against the police. You don't ever see that regularly.
57.
It's all being recorded, and that's fine. I'm literally walking on the side of the road. Look, and look who's down there who I'm looking for. My freaking dog.
Okay, well, what's
Okay,
going,
so everybody else always,
10-4. I have a
sit there
Louisiana
outside
27
every
here.
day, watch everybody walk across on this side of the road, walk on that side of the road. I literally sit
That
outside
side.
on both sides. They walk on both sides.
Okay,
They
well,
bike
you're
on
supposed to
both
walk
sides.
on that
All right, get the other person. I am a freaking resident here. I have no, I don't. This is walking while black. This is
You're a
exactly
resident
what it
here?
is.
Why don't you have a Texas ID?
Because I just moved here. I just married my husband.
Okay, how long have you been here?
I've been here a couple months. Why?
Couple
Is this
months?
An investigation now?
I'm just
Is
questioning
this
you.
an investigation now?
Yeah,
Investigation now?
because when you change your address,
Walking while black.
when you change your address, you're supposed
Hold
to
on,
update it.
walking while black. Walking while black. It's evidently true. I see thousands of people walk on this side of the road all the time. All the time. No, y'all wouldn't have. No, y'all wouldn't have. No, y'all wouldn't have.
The entire premise of this police encounter, evident from the first moments, is fundamentally questionable and demonstrates an immediate and unnecessary escalation by the officer. The footage reveals that Ms. Towns is forced to walk on the edge of the road for one simple reason. The city has failed to provide its residents with a basic sidewalk. She is navigating an unsafe environment created by deficient infrastructure while desperately searching for her lost dog, only to be targeted by law enforcement for doing so. Furthermore, the officer's choice to treat this as a formal traffic stop defies common sense and appears deliberately confrontational. To apply the rigid authority of a vehicular stop to a resident.
You got to remember, bro, policemen are salesmen. That's what they are, bro. They're salesmen for the state. Like, they got quotas. Every city, they might not have individual quotas per officer, right? Like, publicly. But if you're, like, put it like this. If the police station has a quota, like, hey, we need to get this many traffic tickets a month. You know what I'm saying? And you could break it down. Let's say you need 100 traffic tickets per month, right? You got 10 officers. That means each officer has to get at least 10 tickets. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing as a sales platform, right? Let's say we got to make $1,000 a month to be profitable, right? We got 10 salesmen. Each salesman has to sell $100 worth of shit for us to be profitable. Real shit. Shout out my boy Crafty and Triple Z, man, just stopping in. Show them some love in the chat, guys. You know we like when the members come on in. Guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. We're on the road to 10,000 subs. We're approaching 5,200 now, so every sub is important. Thank you so much.
On foot, just steps from her own home, is a profound misuse of power. Instead of exhibiting discretion or offering assistance to a person in a stressful situation, the officer immediately resorts to punitive enforcement. This action serves only to punish a citizen for navigating the town's inadequate infrastructure, transforming a non-event into a hostile police interaction where Ms. Towns is unjustly placed on the defensive from the very start.
No, y'all wouldn't have. All the time, bro. Omega, can you come in the house? You got me getting stopped by the cops because they drove down there minding their business, want to turn around and harass me. Go in the house, Omega. I'm going to the damn jail, getting a ticket, getting harassed because of you. But motherfucker can't look. Motherfucker, and I'm not even walking in the grass. Walking in the grass. Right, okay, big whoop. Like, come on now. Everybody walk down the street all the time. I literally sit there all the time. See people walk on this side all.
That's crazy too. I feel like that it was lucky her dog popped up because they was gonna try to accuse her of lying about looking for a dog or some shit. Talking about some you look suspicious walking around this neighborhood. That's where it was gonna go next.
All the time. Walk on both sides all the time. All the time.
It's literally just a traffic stop.
It doesn't
Why
matter,
are you
bro.
making a big deal?
Because y'all were driving down there. Y'all could have kept
He
driving
saw
down
you on
there.
the wrong
Y'all
side
were
of the
driving
road.
down there and you saw a black woman walking in a white
No.
neighborhood. You saw a black woman walking in a white neighborhood. You saw a black woman walk. That's what it is. Let's be real. Let's be real. You don't gotta bullshit me. I'm grown as
Would you
fuck.
like me to pull it up in the okay for you?
Okay.
I can pull it up in the traffic.
All right. Yes, ma'am. That's why people don't respect y'all now.
Was that a yes or no? Would you like to see it in the traffic code or
I
not?
don't care. Go ahead. Pull
Well,
up.
you should, because you're making a big whoop about it.
It is a big whoop about it. When y'all driving, going about y'all day, they got crackheads in this city. They got a lot of other shit to worry about.
Yep,
Y'all want to freaking pull me over, put the lights on, and harass me
we deal with
over
all them
walking
too.
on the wrong side.
All them ought to be doing the same thing too.
Yeah, sure you would have. No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, bro, these police are super arrogant, and they threatened to arrest her neighbor who was like trying to come out and help her. Like, be like, bro, this ain't. People walk like that all the time. Y'all never pull them over.
Because I see them walking all the time.
Well, there's only one of me. Anytime I see it, I deal with it.
Obviously it is.
Anytime I see it, I'll deal with it. 57, Officer Solis.
I can't walk down the street and look for my dog. And I bet another person they jog down here all the time. The freaking police, what's it called? The post office.
Hey, WD-40, thanks for coming back, man. Haven't seen you in a minute.
Man walks down this side of the road all the time. You gonna arrest him? You gonna stop him and tell him he doing a violation of the street?
Does it look like you're under arrest?
Huh?
Does it look like you're under arrest? Okay, well then stop crying.
Which you checking me? And
Yeah,
stop
I'm
crying,
supposed
you
to.
checking me. You're not
I'm supposed to.
check me.
Supposed to do my
You're not
job.
supposed to check me. I'm not oppressed. You work for me.
What are you talking
You
about?
work for me.
Oppressed?
You work for you're a taxpayer
oppressed from what?
employee. You work for me.
Yeah, I live here and I pay taxes too.
I know she might be going a little bit overboard, but at the same time, bro, I understand her frustration, dog. Like, her dog is literally right here. I don't know if you can see, but he's literally right here behind this end. He's like running around in this yard right here.
Too, so I'll pay myself.
But you don't come fucking check me. You don't check me.
That's what I'm doing now. Now you're lawfully detained, and now you ain't going
Oh,
nowhere.
now I'm lawfully detained. I'm lawfully detained.
But honestly, she hasn't said anything wrong though. Like, they might not like her tone, but she hasn't called the police out of name. She hasn't threatened them. All she said is, you guys are racially profiling me and this isn't right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, police should have a lot more patience in this type of shit than a civilian. The fact that you're trained to do this is your job, bro.
Detained now.
Yeah.
I'm lawfully detained.
Yeah. No. She's detained for committing a traffic violation.
I'm detained for committing.
Larisha Duplessis, welcome. That's a cool name. Kaylin, welcome in.
Committing a traffic violation, walking on the other side of the road when everybody else and their mama here in this neighborhood does it. I literally sit there at my house and watch everybody walk on the wrong side of the road. But I'm going to get lawfully detained and possibly arrested for walking on the wrong side of the road.
Said that.
Yeah, no, that's what he just said.
Did you have a return for the 27?
You are detained.
Yeah, because I'm walking on the wrong side of the road.
Yes, because it's a traffic violation.
Oh my gosh, you guys got nothing better else to do in Groves. They got crackheads, robbers, all this other stuff, but they want to arrest a black person, a pregnant black woman, for looking for her dog. Everybody else walk on the wrong side of the road. Everybody else do it. You gotta go check me. Exactly.
Without a Texas ID or DL, can I still issue a citation?
Now he about to give this woman a citation, bro. Because that's all he could do. If he could have arrested her, he would have.
You know, if you would have just stayed, compliant, exactly.
Why do I have to stay compliant when you guys are harassing me?
What has she done? Not compliant. She gave them their ID. Like, she gave everything they asked her to do. She did. She just didn't stop talking. Like, being annoying is not a crime.
What are you talking about? You guys are harassing me. Now I'm about to get arrested because you guys are harassing me.
What's up, Megan? Hey guys, shout out Megan in the chat. You know we like when the members show up in the building. So let's roll out the red carpet and give our girl, Miss Bradbury, all the love.
Because I'm looking for my dog. Y'all could have kept straight, but y'all want to turn around and come over here. And so, you didn't say, hey, ma'am, you're walking on the wrong side of the road. You're having a traffic.
Shout out this white neighbor. He keep he yelling, walking while black. Like he's like, bro, do something to me, basically. That's what he's kind of challenging them to do the same thing they did to her to him. Because he walked up this side of the road first, but then he went back home and got his phone. And now he's just trying to stay away so they don't try to accuse him of fucking up the stop.
Then you started screaming.
Before you said anything, you asked for my ID. And you asked if I had an ID, like I was some type of criminal. You could have asked,
I need to know who I'm talking to, do I not?
No, you can say, hey, ma'am, what's your name? I'm looking for my dog. I'm looking for my dog. I live right there. So I can't even walk 10 steps without getting stopped by the cops. Is someone checking me?
Not
Everybody else doesn't. I literally sit there, and maybe I need to get a cop to watch this right here and see everybody else walking on the side.
Got you, Wordsmith. So he's trying to say, okay, I gave the citation, and that's why she's saying this. It's like a way to cover their ass. You used to be a police officer, Wordsmith? That's crazy.
The officer's decision to escalate this trivial infraction, rather than issue a simple verbal warning, is what fuels the accusation of racial profiling. Instead of showing discretion, the officer prolonged the encounter into a formal investigation, complete with a background check and a call for backup. This glaringly disproportionate response to a single, unarmed pedestrian is a hallmark of a pretextual stop.
That shit's a waste of taxpayer dollars, bro. We got 3 police officers on walking on the side of the road without a fucking sidewalk in the incorrect direction. I'm sure the taxpayers in Groves, Texas, isn't how they want how their tax paying dollars to be used.
The officer's actions themselves lend significant credibility to Ms. Towns' claim that she was targeted not for a minor walking violation, but because of her race.
Yeah, let's be real. If this is an old granny white lady, do we get this same police response? Even if this is a soccer mom white lady, do we get this same police response? I'm just asking.
So now I'm lawfully detained. Do I need to sit down?
If we wanted to do any of that, we can talk to you. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
It's fine.
Hey, what up, Chris 25?
What's a good phone number for you?
Walking on the wrong side of the road.
Right. Alright, man, I gotta take a photo of you. Alright, I got it. Sign for me on the red X for me, please.
What am I?
It's not an admission of guilt, just promise to appear before the court. Yes, it
I
is.
gotta get a quick thing. What am I getting a ticket for?
Walking the wrong side of the road. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Y'all got no life. Y'all got other jobs, other problems in the world.
Nah, bro, I can't give no credit to these police. This lady hasn't cussed at them. All she has done is showed frustration. Mind you, they've already been here 10, 11 minutes, right? If this was as simple as they say it was, they could have just said, ma'am, can you get on the other side of the street? Or, ma'am, what's your name? Ma'am, give me your ID. She gave them the ID. She never fought to not give them the ID. She's just saying this shit ain't right. She has never unlawfully not listened to them. You know what I mean? I can't give the police no grace on this one, bro. Usually I'm on the police side, and I'll say the suspect is being belligerent and things, but this is not that case. This lady is showing minor frustration, and they don't know what to fucking do with that, bro. These cops need to be retrained at the very least.
All right, here's your ID. This is your ticket. April 29th at 1:30 p.m. at the Girls Municipal Courthouse. This is your court date. Be careful.
I wouldn't even cross the street in front of them. They're gonna turn around and give you a fucking jaywalking ticket. Like, what do you like?
You have to face traffic. You have to face traffic.
While the officer concludes the on-scene encounter by issuing a citation, the true resolution of this incident came months later and served as a complete vindication for Miss Towns. The district attorney ultimately dismissed the trivial wrong side of the road charge, validating her assertion that the stop was unwarranted.
Oh, that was her husband. Dude was her husband, I think.
More significantly, Ms. Towns held the department accountable by filing a federal civil rights lawsuit for an unlawful, racially motivated stop. The city's decision to settle that lawsuit for $40,000 acts as a tacit admission of wrongdoing.
They knew they was fucking up, bro. Them police had no justification in any of that.
This final outcome proves that the incident was never about a minor traffic rule, but a significant abuse of authority that was successfully challenged and ultimately exposed. On July 6th, 2022,
So basically, they didn't like the interracial relationship, bro. That's what I'm coming with. They wasn't feeling that shit. When the white dude came out, they was giving that lady a ticket. I really don't think her attitude was that bad, Word Smith. That shit was very appropriate for the situation. Usually I'm like, just shut up and listen to the police. Y'all know that. But when the police are wrong, I gotta call it out, bro. It has to work on both sides.
Cook County Sheriff's Deputy Hamilton was dispatched to a report of a man photographing houses in Northbrook, Illinois. He located an individual named Daryl Baker at the corner of Walnut Circle and Cottonwood Road, and their ensuing interaction was captured on his body camera.
What you mean, how many you help?
Because I want to see if you lost anything.
What?
I want to see if you lost anything. You okay?
What do you want to see that for?
Because I had got a couple calls says you was wandering around here.
And I can't wander?
Yes, you can.
It's a crime for wandering?
I never said it. You're saying it's a crime for wandering.
So what's the problem?
Well, people are concerned that you here.
What people is concerned? What that got to do with me? It's a problem?
Yes, it might be a problem. People are concerned about you. They want to know
about these people.
Okay, but they want to know why you're in the neighborhood.
Why they don't need to know why I'm in the neighborhood. I'm in the neighborhood because I feel like I'm being in the neighborhood.
You just feel like being in the neighborhood?
I just feel like being in the neighborhood.
So you just feel like, so you just wandering?
I just feel like walking through the neighborhood. Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
Like, okay,
I
just
can't walk through black. You black like me.
I know, I'm going to walk with you.
So
we gonna walk. We walking together, right?
I can't walk. What you mean?
I didn't say you can't walk.
Why you harassing me, bro?
How I'm harassing you?
Because you walk. I don't even know you, first and foremost. And you just hopped out of your car asking me why am I walking through. I'm on camera, bro. The whole time I've been out here, I'm on camera.
You on camera too?
Walking through the neighborhood. So what's the problem? You
I'm walking with you.
You don't gotta walk with me.
What's I do?
Why?
Why? You said we just walking, right?
I'm just walking.
And I'm walking too.
Why I can't walk by myself? What's the problem?
Can I ask you?
See, he was on this same side of the street as this cop right here. Why ain't this cop talking about walking on the wrong side of the street and shit yet?
What's the people?
Because I feel like it,
and I feel like walking with you.
You can't. So
I cannot walk with you.
Back in your truck, bro. You black, bro. You know what's going on. These on some bullshit from people. Give a I look like a robber because I'm black. I like a robber because I'm black. Now I'm being harassed.
Okay,
He probably stay around there and just going for a walk.
Get up my day. Your supervisor told you gotta walk. That's why you're doing what you're doing. And you're not even doing it because that's what you want to do. Because you're supervisor. And I'm in a rich neighborhood.
Because my supervisor know people
I'm
call
rich.
about you.
I'm rich.
And that's fine.
I live in the neighborhood.
Okay.
So why are you
Told you, I don't know if he rich, but he definitely. It seemed like he was just going for a walk, bro.
following me?
You live in the neighborhood. What's your name then?
It doesn't matter. I don't have to tell you my name.
Okay, now, come on. We can stand here and just look at each other.
What you mean? I don't want you walking with me. You harassing me.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I don't.
Bro, this police officer's literally harassing this man. He's acting like a kid. Like, it's like when someone touches, like, push their finger in your face and be like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Like, it gives real childish vibes.
I don't want you walking with me.
And if people don't want you,
I didn't do nothing wrong. What the is the problem?
Because I'm trying to figure out why are you for one thing? Why are
Because
you so
I
aggressive?
want to.
Okay, now I can walk.
And why is the cop saying these people don't want you walking around? Is like, I just don't get it. If someone just sees you walking, they can call the police on you? That's wild.
You don't have to walk with me though. I want to walk in the
You
neighborhood.
said I don't have to, but I can.
Because I feel like
and I feel like walking with you. Because you want to curse, I can curse
That's
too.
harassment.
Nah, it's
You're
harassing with you. Did I tell this guy just walk
Do
with
what
harassing?
you do, bro.
I am doing what I'm doing.
Thank you.
I'm doing what I'm doing, bro.
Yeah, you right. You right, Wordsmith. He was thirsty. I saw that too. He was like, can I still give her a citation even though she doesn't have a Texas ID?
You ain't got to follow me. Why is you following me though?
I'm doing what I'm doing. You just said I don't have to, but I can. That's two different things like you.
Serious?
You don't have to, but you can, right?
Why are you following me?
I said I could walk with you. I could walk.
If I'm not wrong, Jay from our membership group said an anonymous tip can't necessarily lead to a detaining. So once he asked this dude, what are you doing? I'm going for a walk. I live in the neighborhood. At that point, shouldn't it have been left alone? Or am I wrong, Wordsmith?
Walk. I can walk too.
Tell you can't walk with me.
Okay, fine. I just walk beside you. I just won't be with you, huh?
Yo, you harassing me, bro.
Now I'm harassing you.
Getting harassed by a black cop in a white neighborhood.
That's different. That's different, Dose. If he's walking through people's yards or people's gates and shit, that's suspicious activity. But if he's just walking around on the street or sidewalk in the neighborhood, you can't say that's suspicious just because he happens to be a certain pigmentation.
I'm trying to figure out why are you here?
Because I want to be here.
And I can walk with you because I want to be here. Yeah, I can. I can. Yes, I can.
No, you can't. No, you can't walk with me because you want to walk with me. I know my rights. Call your supervisor.
Okay, I'll call him. No.
What you talking about?
Or
talking about
A236, A235. You know, Cottonwood and Walnut Circle.
13 County, I'm close. Be there in about 5
My
minutes.
side,
you buy me a house, you gonna buy my daughter a house.
You want to speak to my supervisor?
You harassing me.
You say you want to speak to
harassing me.
My supervisor's on his way too.
Harassing me.
Yeah, this is what they do, Kaylin. This is a lot of times what a lot of the non-good police officers do, bro. Not all of them do this, but they antagonize. Like, there'll be no crime going on, and they'll just antagonize you until they can get a reason to put cuffs on you. And then you'll not let them put cuffs on you. And then they'll be like, you're resisting. And now you got a resisting charge for some shit that wasn't even a crime. And that's a secondary crime.
I've been cameraed up since I came in this neighborhood. Camera. Get off my.
Okay.
Get off my.
Okay.
What is you following me for? Because I'm in this neighborhood. My morning up.
It's afternoon now, sir.
Stop following me, bro.
I'm letting my supervisor come. You say speak to my supervisor.
So go to your truck.
I don't have to go to my truck.
I'm not valeting. I'm not on nobody.
You're totally right.
Why
I agree with
you. Is you following me,
you asked my supervisor.
Why?
You asked my
No,
supervisor,
I didn't.
Right?
Why?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, the cop can tell this guy's got a temper, and he's going to try to use that against him, bro. I just hope this dude don't get out of character and do something stupid.
Bye.
Record your camera.
Bye.
No.
Bye. Stop following me.
Sorry.
Stop following me.
I don't have to go to my truck.
Stop following me.
I don't have to go to my truck.
Stop following me. You don't got to follow me. That's harassment.
After their dialogue stalled, Deputy Hamilton began following Mr. Baker, who protested that the action constituted harassment. Legally, however, harassment requires conduct without a legitimate purpose, a condition not met by an officer performing an investigation. The deputy's action was also constitutional. Citing principles from Katz versus United States, courts affirm there is no reasonable expectation of privacy for movements in public view. Since Mr. Baker was not detained and was in a public space, Deputy Hamilton was acting within his authority. It was during this dispute that his supervisor, Sergeant Janulis, arrived.
I don't know, actually.
Okay, so that's wild. The police are legally allowed to follow him like that. Like, I didn't know that. He was like, you're not being detained, but I'm going to keep following you. I didn't know he was allowed to do that. You learn something new every day. But I still don't know what the point of it is.
Come on over here. Talk with me.
I don't gotta go nowhere.
Talk with me.
I don't gotta go talk with nobody. I'm talking to you right here.
Okay, what's going on?
I don't know. Ask this.
I'm asking you.
I'm
What's
asking
going
this.
on? I'm asking you.
Ask this.
We got a call.
I don't know about your call.
Of a
What's
suspicious
suspicious
person?
What suspicious
That's
person?
it.
A black person?
No, they
A
said they
black
were
dude?
taking
A
photos,
black?
photos
Yes, I'm
of
taking
houses.
photos. Yes.
Okay, for
yes,
what
I'm
reason?
videoing because I feel like it.
Because
I feel like
All right.
it.
Can I get your ID, please?
No, you cannot.
Why not?
Why do you want my? I ain't committing no crime.
I'm not saying that you did.
All right, so you don't need my ID.
Yes, I do.
No, I don't. I'm not
Yes, I
committing
do.
no crime.
Yes, I do.
Get out of here. You know my rights.
Yeah, I need your ID.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I do. You're not leaving. Stay right here.
What you mean I ain't leaving?
You're not leaving.
Why? I ain't do nothing.
I still need to
I didn't
identify
do
you.
nothing. I didn't do nothing.
I don't care.
I didn't do
I still need
nothing.
to say who you
I didn't
are.
do nothing. Why you got your hand on your gun? I'm unarmed. There's two of y'all. Why the f you got your hand on your gun?
I don't.
I'm unarmed.
It's on top.
I'm unarmed.
You see the
All
same.
He said, I don't have my hand on my gun. As we can clearly see, he's got his hand on his gun. But this guy's energy is a little too aggressive. That could work against him. The cops could say his aggression and the fact that he's bigger than him made him feel uneasy.
All I'm doing is walking. You want to buy my daughter one of these houses? Do you want to buy my daughter one of these houses? Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Who you
Yes,
are.
you do. You don't need to know who I am.
Right,
I ain't
do me a
committing
favor.
no
Turn
crime.
around.
My name Daryl Baker.
Okay, Daryl Baker.
What's up?
What's your date of birth?
The f is you talking about?
I'm not talking about anything. I'm right here, man.
Because he's walking around the neighborhood. He didn't do anything. If somebody called and said somebody was walking around and then they came out to figure out what he was doing. But, I mean, even though I wouldn't have went about it the same way he's going about it, I feel like technically he's right. Like, if he's not lying and he lives in the neighborhood and he's just going for an afternoon walk, like I can see that frustrating him.
I'm right here. Stop moving.
Why
Stop moving.
Listen, I don't gotta stop moving.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Why is you
I'm
detaining
telling
me?
you.
For what?
Stop.
For what?
Stop.
For what?
Stop.
For what? Man, don't touch me no more, bro. For what? I don't gotta stop moving.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. What crime did I commit?
I'm not saying you committed.
All right, so why am I stopping? Why am I detained? All I'm doing is walking through the neighborhood.
Okay.
That's it.
Now I just need to make sure that you're clear.
Listen, man. Listen, man. Get the out of my face. That's what you do.
I think what would have been best for him would have just been like, hey, I'm Joe Smith. I live on 123 driveway. You know what I mean? That might have de-escalated this situation.
You get the out of my face.
But sometimes people, when they're right, they can't swallow their pride even when they're right. Like, instead of like, bro, I know I'm right. Let me just swallow my pride and defuse the situation though. Like, some people will just stand on the fact that they're right, and then they'll be so like worked up about it that it'll make them seem like they're not right, if that makes sense.
I'm not getting out of your face. I'm right here, my man.
But Mr. Baker.
Listen, man, why is y'all harassing me?
Mr. Baker, he told you why he called.
Hey, I don't care. That don't got nothing to do with me.
Yes,
I
it do,
can't
Mr.
walk through a
Baker.
fucking neighborhood.
Baker, he
I
told you.
can't walk through a fucking neighborhood.
You always walk through
That's all I'm doing. I'm not driving. I'm walking through a fucking neighborhood.
So then what's the problem with telling us who you
Run
are?
your fucking name.
What's the problem
Do
with
what
telling us
the fuck I want to do.
Okay.
I'm a free man. I do what the fuck I want to do. And I ain't scared of you.
Okay.
Or going to jail.
That's fine.
So get the fuck out of my face.
No, I'm not going to get out of your face.
Run the
Stay right here.
run the name. Because you a head white boy. That's what you want to be.
That's fine. You think how you want.
Can I get some space?
No, you can't.
Man, you better get
Stop.
Stop. Yo, run my name. Don't touch me. Run my name. Don't touch me.
Low key, he not wrong. He did give him his name. They can run his name and see where his address is. You know what I mean? Like, these cops are escalating this situation. They're feeding into this man's temper. You saw him put his hand on the suspect. This cop just put his hands on him. Like, they're trying to do little things that'll make him be lash out more than just his verbal yelling that he's been doing.
Why is you about to touch me? Why is he about to touch me? What you want to do? Shoot me?
No, I don't.
That's what you want to do? That's what you want to do?
I just want to know why.
That's what you want to do because I feel like it.
Okay.
That's why the I'm here.
Okay.
What's cracking?
Nothing's cracking, my man.
So why the is you in my face?
I'm not in your
Run
face.
the name and keep it moving.
I need to make sure that
Run
you're
the
good.
name and get in that car.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Run my name and get in your car.
I'm going to wait for another officer to get
Run
in
your
car.
name and get in your car.
You're not going to dictate what I do. All right?
Yo, man.
Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker.
Yo, I'm trying to keep it moving like I've been doing.
Stop.
Why are you touching me, bro? Why are you touching me?
Stop moving.
Why is he touching me? Why are you look? Why is he touching me?
Mr. Baker.
Stop touching me.
Stop moving.
His name is, see his name?
Stop moving.
See his name?
All right.
See this name?
Stop moving.
Why are you touching me?
Stop moving.
Why are you touching me, bro?
Stop moving.
I don't gotta stop
He do got that DMX energy though, Dogs. That's a good one.
moving. I'm not detained. Am I detained?
Right now you are being.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Run my fucking name.
You need to calm down.
Upon arriving, Sergeant Janulis formally detained Mr. Baker, an action that legally requires reasonable suspicion based on objective facts, as defined in Terry v. Ohio. Although courts evaluate the totality of the circumstances, the deputy's sole justification was a report of a man taking pictures from a public street. This act is not inherently criminal and is broadly protected by the First Amendment, a principle affirmed in cases like ACLU. Alvarez, as a legal activity on its own, does not create reasonable suspicion of a crime. The deputies lacked the necessary grounds for the detention, rendering it unconstitutional.
I was thinking that too, Wordsmith. He's playing right into their hands. Like, they're trying to antagonize this shit, and he's playing right into their hands. I think it's illegal detainment too, Kalen.
Run it when I get another officer here. All right.
Yo, man, you is harassing me because I'm walking through your community? I'm from New York. I'm an independent contractor. Get the off of me. Get the off of me.
Stop.
Stop touching me. Run the name and get the out my face. Period. All I did was go for a walk. It's my day off.
You say you're from New York?
I don't give a girl. Get the out of my face.
Stop moving.
Yo,
listen, I've already told you.
Yo, run my name.
Stop moving.
So what you gonna do?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do the police keep doing this? They're not running his name. Obviously, he's giving them his name and his birthday at this point because he's saying go run it. And they're not saying we don't have enough information to run it. They just keep telling them to sit still. All they have to do is one of the cops go away and stop touching him and be like, bro, just chill while we run your name and then we'll let you go. And I'm sure he'll calm down. But they're antagonizing this shit. They're trying to get, bro, we're all dollar signs to the police. I tell you, the police are salesmen. They have a quota. More people in jail, more tickets, more fines, then they make more money. You know what I'm saying? Like the department.
What you gonna do?
I wouldn't even be surprised if motherfuckers start getting commission soon, allegedly. Police might get bonuses for the tickets they give out. Who knows?
Listen, I need to make sure.
What the run the name?
I'm not gonna run until I get another officer here.
Yo.
Like I said, you're not gonna dictate.
I'm not detained, homie.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not a criminal.
I didn't
How
say
you
were.
detaining that's not doing a crime?
I didn't say.
How you detaining somebody that's not doing a crime? How you detaining me because I'm walking through the neighborhood? How you detaining me because I'm walking through the neighborhood?
Stop.
All units emergency.
Talking about why am I here? I'm here because I feel like it. I'm here because I feel like it.
Stop moving. I'm telling you to stop.
What you gonna do?
Right
You
now,
gonna arrest me?
You're gonna be.
You gonna arrest
You're
me?
gonna get arrested for
You gonna arrest? I
obstruction.
don't give a.
Okay.
You illegally detaining me. You illegally detaining me. Man, run my name.
Listen, Mr. Baker.
Run my name.
Mr. Baker.
Why your hand on your gun? I'm unarmed. Your hand is on a weapon.
It's on top
Why?
It's on top of my home.
I'm unarmed. You gonna buy me a house? That's what the I'm looking for? A house, and you gonna buy it. Y'all see me looking at houses, recording, looking at houses. Okay. That's what the I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm pointing my finger. It's a finger. You gonna shoot me?
I'm gonna say it was.
You gonna shoot me?
Is my gun out?
Is you gonna shoot me?
Is my gun out?
Shoot me.
Is my gun out?
Shoot me. You fucking racist devil. You gonna have my kids living like this. Shoot. Shoot.
Clearly, I can't talk to you.
Shoot.
You're in a little
Shoot.
agitated state.
Yeah, because your pig is harassing me. I'm walking through the neighborhood because I feel like it.
Okay. And you're agitated.
Because I feel like it. Okay. And I'm from New York. Okay. I'm not from Chicago. I'm an independent contractor. Okay. I'm here for work.
Okay.
All I do is remodel Walmarts. I remodel every Walmart in the city.
That's giving me more information.
So what's up? Run your name and get in your cruiser. Go find a real criminal and get off my big black. Because these racist calling police. Because I'm black, walking through the neighborhood in the middle of the street.
So you know why we're here?
I don't give a because I'm black?
And no.
Yes,
no.
why I'm here. Why you here?
We got a call.
Why you here? You got a call for what?
Suspicious person.
Suspicious doing what?
Taking pictures of houses.
So what? That's illegal?
No, I'm not saying it's illegal.
So what the is the suspicion?
The suspicion?
What's the suspicion?
It's a person's suspicion.
It's a person. What does that mean?
They're suspicious of somebody that's
I'm doing what?
That they don't recognize.
Taking pictures.
Yeah.
So what? It's a free country.
Okay.
What's my name, man? I'm tired of talking to you.
Okay. You're not talking. You're yelling.
Following me.
Do me a favor. Keep your hands out your
I
pockets.
don't got nothing in my. I don't got to do nothing. You gonna shoot me?
Yeah, at this point, they're both trying to antagonize each other, bro. Like, one's trying to get to the arrest, one's trying to prove his lawsuit, but nobody's really settling down or doing something to de-escalate the situation. The cops keep telling him he's detained and not doing anything to prolong the process, while he keeps shouting and like fucking down talking the police, and that's not gonna that's not gonna further you in this process either of getting this shit over with. Both people are in the wrong at this point. Now, I don't think he's in the wrong for being frustrated but being pulled over, but I think he's in the wrong for just the attitude he's given. Now, I mind you, I've never been harassed by police. I'm not black, so I don't know what it feels like to be pulled over for walking while black. But that doesn't mean it's not a real thing. It just means that it's something that probably won't happen to me. You know what I mean?
Shoot me. You gonna shoot me? Shoot me. My hands in my pocket. You ever heard of walking through the neighborhood black? You ever heard driving while black? I'm walking.
He could literally just be taking pictures. Like, let's say he's in town working, right? What if he's renting someplace in this neighborhood and he's like, yo, this is a nice neighborhood. Hey, and then taking pictures for like his daughter or his wife or family or friends just to be like, look, man, this is where I stayed, where I was in Chicago remodeling Walmarts. Like, nothing he's done tells me he's a criminal.
While black. Why am I being detained? Why is these harassing me? Why am I being harassed?
You're not being harassed.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I'm trying to go about my day. I was going back to my hotel.
What hotel you staying
It
at?
doesn't matter.
What hotel you staying at?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I'm just trying to have a conversation
Doesn't matter.
with you.
Call your backup so I can run. You can run my name so I can keep it moving. You holding me up, wasting my time. I'm trying to go about my day.
Yeah.
It's because he's from New York, Dose. He from New York. New York people be overly aggressive, bro. Whether they're white or black or Latino, I've noticed that. People from New York, they all got this demeanor. Like, they all got this demeanor. And that's why a lot of times when we watch, like, the crime videos in Georgia, it'd be like, you'll see, like, a New Yorker person got shot or something like that. Because people from New York, like, when they go to other cities, because they're from the biggest city in the world, they feel like they just way harder than everybody, and that other places don't have real hoods or real ghettos, and they get overly aggressive and get themselves in bad positions. It's not a racial thing; it's a New York thing. This is how New Yorkers talk to each other. Like, him and a motherfucker like in New York would be a normal conversation.
And you're acting out of the
I'm
norm
not
right
acting
now.
nothing.
Yes,
I'm not
you are.
acting nothing.
Why are you so agitated?
I'm agitated.
Really?
How I'm agitated.
How are you agitated?
How?
Yelling, motherfucking everybody.
I can yell.
All right.
I can mother.
Is that normal behavior?
Is that a crime?
Is that normal behavior?
Is it a crime?
Is it normal behavior?
Is it a
for you?
crime?
Well, I just gotta make sure you're
Is
good,
it a
man.
crime?
Not saying.
Am I committed a crime?
Not saying
Are you
that.
charging me with a crime?
Not saying
So
that.
leave me the f alone. Leave me alone. I didn't do no crime. I'm walking while black through the neighborhood. Leave me alone.
Stop walking.
I don't have to.
Stop walking.
I don't have to. I'm doing what I've been doing, walking, taking pictures.
Mr. Baker.
That's what I'm doing. I'm
Mr.
looking
Baker.
at houses. That's what I'm doing.
Mr. Baker,
That's a nice house right
when was your
there.
birthday?
That's a nice house. Forest Green, that's nice.
Mr. Baker,
That's nice too, man. You're not going to take your badge off. You're not going to take your badge off. You're not going to take that gun off. You're not going to do nothing. Stop putting your fucking hands on.
You see how the cop keeps pushing him? It's because he keeps saying, you're not going to take your badge off. You're not going to take your gun off. That's a way to say, if you do that, we can scrap. Like, you can scrap me as a civilian. But dude is fucking up his own lawsuit at this point, because I think that the police have done wrong to him. But him being overly aggressive could make him not get the payday he deserves. Instead, he might just get jail time.
Now you're being
You about to
defensive.
shoot?
Everything's fine.
You about to shoot?
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
You about to shoot?
I'm not shooting nobody.
So why you got the gun on me?
It's not a gun.
Why am I being detained?
I told you. You're not going to cooperate. This is how we're going to handle this. Absolutely. Let go of the phone. Thank you.
You got a gun on me.
Anybody got no gun on
You
you?
got a gun on me.
Yeah, okay.
The cops were wrong initially, but he played into their hands. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. They set him up, bro. That was a trap. This shit. They trapped him into this handcuffs, and he did it to himself. Like, I agree. He could have just gave his name and his birthday, and then boom, they would have had to carry on their way. But his pride is getting in the way, like I said, because he knows he's right. And even when you right, sometimes you got to swallow your pride to get to the point where you can prove that you're right.
Back this way.
Why am I got the cuffs on me?
Told you why.
Why?
You're acting erratically.
Walking while black. Walking while black. Walking. Why am I going in the car for?
Because you are.
For what?
Because it's more secure area.
For what?
That's why.
Why? You got to tell me why am I going in this car?
Because I said safe.
I do what the I want to do. I walk through any neighborhood I want to. I drink what the I want to drink. I smoke what the I want to smoke. I ain't on no papers. I ain't on none of your jurisdiction. Eat my. You talking about? Okay, I got 14 years in prison. You think I give a about whatever you think you could do to me?
Sit down. Sit.
You's a racist.
Walk away. That's it.
You's a racist.
I'm trying to do my
You
job,
ain't
man.
doing.
Trying to do my
You ain't
job.
doing.
Absolutely.
Go look for a real fucking crime. What am I being arrested
Put your
for?
feet in the car.
What am I being arrested for?
Put your feet in the car.
What am I being arrested for? You doing that authority shit like I.
So here's the deal, just so you understand each other. So we understand, you can sit here like this for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 minutes. Don't give a really don't. Eventually what's going to end up happening is they're going to take you in for the charge that they deem appropriate. They're going to let you know what it is, and you'll have a chance to either bond or be I-bond.
37, go ahead.
That's what's happening.
All I was doing was walking through the
I
neighborhood.
understand that.
And they stopped me talking about you're suspicious. Suspicious of what? I'm not supposed to be angry. Suspicious of what?
You're not supposed
I'm
to
not
scream.
doing it. I'm not
You're
screaming.
not supposed to ball your fist up at people.
I'm not.
Mr. Baker was ultimately arrested for disorderly conduct and obstruction, although both charges appear legally unsustainable. The disorderly conduct charge would likely fail, as his argumentative speech is protected by the First Amendment and did not constitute fighting words or provoke a breach of the peace. The obstruction charge is equally deficient. The offense requires physically hindering an officer during a lawful duty, but the deputy's initial detention of Mr. Baker was almost certainly an unconstitutional seizure that...
Isn't it like the fruit of the tree? Isn't it some shit like that? Or the forbidden fruit? Or it's legally, isn't it something called like that? Like, if the cops detain you illegally and find like a body in your trunk, they can't prosecute. They can't use that, right?
lacked reasonable suspicion. Therefore, He could not be criminally liable for refusing to comply with an unlawful order. The
Colleen, you called that shit. Colleen called that shit.
available body camera footage concludes at this point in the interaction. Following the events shown, Mr. Baker was transported to jail and booked on misdemeanor charges of disorderly conduct and obstructing an officer. At present, there is no public information regarding whether Mr. Baker has filed a formal complaint or intends to pursue any civil legal action against the department.
All right, so we don't know the conclusion of that, but I think he's gonna get he's for sure gonna get some money, man, some type of settlement.
I thought something wouldn't be a cell phone. But I don't know what that means in your detective analytical brain.
If you don't mind me asking.
All right, the next case we got is called The Crazy Interrogation You've Never Seen. Parentheses, seriously, try me. This is from They Caught Me YouTube channel. Let's see what we got. In this episode, in this interrogation, a 45-year-old Dana Jennings, she is being questioned because her father has disappeared, and she has shown little concern towards the situation with relatives, and authorities. They confront her about her statements and compare it to the evidence in their case. Damn, did she kill her dad? Looking like she killed her dad.
What'd you do? How'd you hurt your foot?
Slipped on some mud and smacked it against.
Ouch.
Yeah, I kind of went sideways, and that part of my foot has bothered me before, so the muscles were already weakened, so they didn't like.
In late December of 2017, Robert Muzak calls the police and requests a wellness check to be performed on his brother, 69-year-old William Muzak. He tells police that he has been unable to reach his brother and that this is uncharacteristic of his behavior. The police agree to head over to his residence in an attempt to make contact with the senior. When officers of the Federal Heights Police Department,
she lucky. I wish I had some trees right now,
arrive at William Muzak's home, a woman named Dana Jennings answers the door and proclaims to be the daughter of the man in question. She proclaimed that her father was not home, and when asked about when the last time she saw him, she told the officer.
On April 2nd, 2025, a woman named
So I'm here for.
So they transported Dana Jennings down to the station to confront her about her odd explanations concerning her father's disappearance.
So she told the cops she hasn't seen her father in 10 days, but she hasn't reported him missing. That's already weird. Luckily, he was close with his brother because he was retired and didn't have a job, so it wouldn't be like anybody would be looking for him outside of his brother too much. You know what I mean? She thought maybe everybody would just forget about him, I guess. I don't know.
Get peppers, you know, and all that. When all that was in season.
So I'm just waiting on a phone call from my lieutenant, and then we'll get started.
Okay.
Okay, I had some overtime, and it hasn't been approved yet for this pay period.
Oh.
So as soon as we get that call, sorry.
Yeah.
Just one of those things I got to get done today, or else I don't get on this check. So I apologize for the wait, but
yeah, so cops, we don't. Money is important.
I bet.
So she said she grew up in Huntington Beach.
Oh, nice. I love San Diego.
Yeah, my cousin's in La Jolla there, so.
My wife and I go out to San Diego quite often.
Never been to. Well, I've been to Bakersfield.
Oh, that doesn't count.
Just California.
We don't claim that part.
I'd never seen the sea lions before. My wife took me to La Jolla, is that right?
Yeah.
I know there's this beach there where the sea lions come up. And once you get past the smell, it's okay. But they're pretty neat.
San Francisco and La Jolla, I think, are where you see sea lions and all, so.
That's cool. Yeah.
So how'd you end up here in Colorado?
My dad came out here after him and my mom got divorced, and he did some work with his brother, and so when I went through a divorce, I just came out to visit for a little while. I wasn't gonna stay or anything, but ended up liking it, and then after having my daughter, it was, now I can't go. So I'm here for a while until she's a little bit older.
Well, good for
But
you.
I like everything except for the beach not being here, but I like less people and the season, less people here. Lots less people.
It's like metropolis compared to work.
Oh, and then I've been in Brighton most of my time here, so there's even more open space out there, so I do miss the
Are they in Colorado? I know there's a Brighton, Colorado, but there's probably Brightons all over the country.
open space out there living here, but I try to get back to the beach whenever I can. My daughter's a water baby too, so
nice.
we get to the ocean as often as possible.
Oh, good for you. That's cool. Well, kudos to you for staying here for your daughter.
Oh, there's not a chance I'd leave that, but.
No, she was saying that she grew up in Huntington Beach, San Diego. I've been there too. My parents took me there on vacation when I was real little, like 7 or 8. We went to the San Diego Zoo and stuff. Some cool memories. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, no, I think they were just saying San Francisco has cool like ocean lines, like San Diego, like the sunsets and shit look good off the ocean.
Her dad has a cancer that's getting really bad, so if he passes away, we might end up moving.
Oh, that's what I hear that.
But for now, I like it here.
I do remember that dose.
And she really likes the schools here in Federal Heights, and she's doing really good here, so
Well, that's good.
seems to be a lot better.
You said she's 8.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
third grade.
That's a neat age. They're just starting to go into their
They
own.
understand a lot of things, but they still need you as a parent, so it's kind of fun. Curious about everything.
Yeah. And holidays are still, they're still kind of wide-eyed about Santa Claus and that. I've got a niece that's that age, so she's.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what? Rather than wait for the lieutenant to call me, I'm just going to turn this phone off and we'll just.
If you need to answer
No,
while we're
no, it's
talking,
okay.
I'm not.
You know what? This is more important. So I can get you back on into your day.
Okay.
You know. So I'm just going to shut this door.
Okay.
Just so we can have some privacy. There are some things we got to take care of.
Bro, you know why I miss Las Vegas, bro? Because like out here, I have to go. I don't know, bro. I miss living in a big city. Like I want some jerk chicken today, bro, and there's nowhere to get that around here, bro.
This isn't like TV. You're not under arrest, but I do have to tell you some things just so you know. Okay. You know, I have to advise you that you do have the right to remain silent. You don't have to talk to us. You don't have to share with us. But we can't share with you if you don't share with us. Okay. You have the right to have an attorney here if you want one. If you can't afford one, we can get one for you.
Taking things he wants to use, where he's at now, and he just said he'd be by and we could, so. But I think when he's come by is when I was like on my pain meds and stuff, so I noticed things were moved, but I slept a lot for like 3 weeks after my foot break, so I don't know all the answers, but we have had some conversations about it, so.
When was the last time you spoke with him? Like person to person or on the phone or?
I don't remember exactly because life's a little skewed in my head.
Okay.
With, like I said, since I've been sleeping weird hours, it's been a few weeks.
Okay. I mean, just the best you can, or you can tell me about the conversation you had.
Oh,
Okay.
it wasn't anything big, just wanted to make sure I had the rent, and I did, and got a few things from the house, and it wasn't anything crazy or involved. It was just kind of a take care of business conversation.
Okay. What about it? you know, you said he took property, you know, he's got all his clothes with him?
I know, he still has some there at the house. The basement was flooding, so, you know, it was kind of like he'd come back for that later so that he wasn't trying to track everything through the sewer water.
What about
and I got somebody out to take care of the toilet and that kind of stuff, and so I assume he's just been taking steps a little bit at a time, so.
You hurt your foot. When did that happen?
Again, I'm a little...
No, I understand. You know, I see it looks painful.
I'd have to look when the ER visit was, but I think it's been 6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yeah. So I've been... But again, Thanksgiving till now is just a little weird in my brain, but I think it's been 6 weeks because I just went and did.
You saying she broke her foot and now she don't know, she can't recall the last 6 weeks? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Her lie is terrible. She just thought nobody would look for her dad. But luckily, like I said, his brother and him were close. She even said he came by the house a few times and I just stayed asleep. I was on drugs. I was on my painkillers, so I didn't notice him.
Did some work yesterday, and I was talking to the people I work for about, you know, that have been gone for 5 weeks. So,
what do you do for work?
I'm a massage therapist, and I've had my own office, but I took on a part-time job out at Hunter Douglas, working in their physical therapy department, doing massage for them 1 day a week. So I had to take some time off because of the foot. So
I understand. I understand.
I think it was right after I got back from my trip for Thanksgiving week. I think that's the week I broke it.
If you don't mind me asking, what'd you do? How'd you hurt your foot?
Slipped on some mud and smacked it against.
Ouch.
Yeah, I kind of went sideways and.
Dang, that sucks, though. No, I'm sure that you could break your foot and not remember how you broke your foot, but you then didn't forget the next 6 weeks of your life. You know what I mean? You didn't remember that night because you was partying, but you remembered like the next week. You know what I mean?
That part of my foot has bothered me before, so the muscles were already weakened, so they didn't like hold like they should when I was trying to regain my standing.
Oh, that's not cool. Did you have to have surgery or
no?
Just the boot?
They were worried since where the location was, but I went and saw a foot specialist, and he said that he was gonna put me in the boot for 4 weeks and 4 more weeks, or 6 weeks total. He said, but that he wanted to take an X-ray after the 4 weeks. So
well, hopefully you don't have to have surgery. So you said a couple of weeks ago you spoke to Dad.
Yeah, I think it's been 3 or 4.
Okay, 3 or 4 weeks ago.
I mean, if I go through all my text messages and my calendar and stuff, I can probably narrow that down a little bit more for you, but to see, like, oh yeah, I remember doing that day too. That's right around when he came and got the rent. So he's only been, oh no, we're in January, sorry. I was like, it's only been 2 weeks since you saw him then. We're in January, okay. Yeah,
So,
those are the only 3 places that he's really, when he's gone on these longer trips, that he's said to me, but I haven't interrogated him over each trip. I mean, he comes and goes a lot, but.
And there's been some inconsistencies with your statements to some of the family members and some of his friends about his cell phone and that.
Well, he didn't really want them to know everything, so I didn't tell them the same stories because he kind of wanted them to leave him alone. So he told me if anyone asks, tell them I lost my cell phone, if, you know.
But why would everybody be saying that's not like Bill? I mean, his friends he works with tells me that's not like Bill. Bill's the type of guy that if you text him, he texts me back within a couple days, or if not a couple hours. You know, his brother says if I call him, he calls me back within a day or two. You know, even if it's just to say hi. His sister says the same thing in Nebraska. Says I can call him at 2 in the morning and leave him a message, and he'll call me back.
Yeah, I'm starting to think this ain't her real dad, bro. It's just someone she calls like a father figure. Good call. Good call. What's up, Chris D's? And we got Chris D's and we got Chris25, man. Welcome to the chat, guys.
Right away or the next morning when he wakes up.
And those are all people that want him to come and do free stuff for them. Those are the people he's kind of fed up with right now. Those are the people that borrow money. Those are the people that want him to come do free labor at his expense for materials. And I just think those are the people that he kind of wants to avoid right now.
Is he not
That's why I don't push him too hard on the house, because I would very quickly become somebody he's avoiding if I start pushing him too much to fix something at the house.
Well, from everything I've learned, it doesn't sound like he's a type of person that minces words. Would you agree?
True. But he's also avoids a confrontation at all costs. Our neighbor's an asshole, and he won't say a word to him, and he avoids going out there because I think my dad doesn't want that anger inside of him to get angry again like he used to when he was younger. So he avoids it at all costs and will not talk to the neighbor no matter what. And I feel like if I start pressuring him about something that I can quickly become one of those people he avoids. And like I said, I think he liked all those helping everyone at first, but then when he quit having an income and got his other projects to focus on, I don't think he wanted to be mooched off of quite as much. But I don't know, he just kind of tells me these things like if I'm giving him a massage or something, but it's not like I'm gonna go do this because they're doing that. It's more like I wish they would stop asking, or I wish I could just go do what I like to do, or things like that.
You said earlier that he was pretty excited about making this Adobe.
Yeah, my bad. I was muted, but I was welcoming in Jonathan and Jen. Shout them out.
Pizza oven at Martha's. He hasn't had any contact with Martha. They had plans to do stuff, the week after she spoke to him. And he hasn't had any contact. That seems kind of strange if he's excited
That's why
about.
I assumed Arizona, but I don't know. If you say he has absolutely no contact, I don't know how you'd come to that, but that was just my assumption, so I don't have any opinion past that because I haven't had more than 2 minutes to process that information.
I understand. We just, there's just a lot of,
I have been giving inconsistent comments to people that ask because it's none of their business, so I just kind of tell them some things and they go, and I didn't think it'd turn into this. I thought it would.
I didn't mean to hit that. And shout out Don. Welcome to the chat.
Just tell him I lost my phone, even though his phone's sitting right there on the table. I just thought I was kind of giving him his privacy by putting them off a little bit.
Well, you also gave inconsistent statements to my officers too.
Did I?
Yeah.
I know I was pretty jerked up a few of the times they were there, but I don't remember exactly
Yeah,
what I may
you
have
told the officers that he didn't live there.
He doesn't live there anymore. Comes by and gets his mail.
And then you said that one
we
time
had talked about him moving out completely, so that's why
You
I
said you didn't want water or
he
no?
doesn't live here.
Okay.
He gets his mail here. We had just talked about that the month before, around Thanksgiving, so
okay.
he doesn't live there anymore. That's
Shit. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. My bad, y'all. I fucked it up. Let me fix it.
anymore. That's what I told them.
And then there was a comment about his cell phone being there, and then the next time they were there that he had came and picked up the rent and his cell phone.
He came one time and the cell phone was gone. He texted me a few times on it, and then the cell phone was back at the house. It came and left, so it's not. I didn't think much of it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't. Okay.
He came and he texted me, "Where's the rent money?" It was a couple days before the first, when normally he doesn't ask me till a couple days after the first. And the cell phone wasn't there when I had looked, and then the cell phone was back when I assume he came and got a load of stuff.
Okay, see, the reason that doesn't make sense is that we pinged his cell phone.
Okay.
And that's basically where we can ask for an emergency. Ping on it tells us where that phone has been. And that phone never left that location. It's always been there.
So it wasn't on the table then?
So it never left the house. So
And it wasn't on the kitchen table where I left the rent money when I looked. But I don't know where in the house it was. The house is in utter chaos right now. I don't know where.
She just wanted to kill him, not have to pay rent, and think that she could just live in that house. Yeah, I think someone was right. They said she killed him and tried to squat in the house in the chat. Chat, you guys are right on head. That's some shit. That's what she was trying to do. This lady don't seem very intelligent. Super low IQ. You know what I'm saying?
Everything is. I don't even know where. I haven't seen his phone
Mustache Fabio, welcome to the chat, my boy.
for a little bit. And like I said, I've been on a lot of pain meds, so I might not have a consistent story. I'm sorry. And I told them that when they came to my house that I was on
I think you got your detective hat on, Dose. I think you're right. I'm still in your theory. I think that's what it is.
pain meds and that I wasn't necessarily very reliable in my answers. If I was going to lie about something, it wouldn't be a cell phone. But I don't know what that means in your detective analytical brain.
Well, I'm just trying to put the pieces together,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to.
Those are the two biggest words she knew, detective and analytical. And she broke them bitches out right there.
Figure out what, where Bill's at. That's what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
Hey, man, shout out our boy Chris25. He just joined the membership. He's full-fledged gang member now, man. So appreciate you so much for helping support the community, guys. It's only 99 cents for our membership program. It's super cool. It comes with a lot of perks. We're a really tight-knit community. Every dollar helps keep the lights on here. So thank you so much, Chris. Appreciate that.
And I need your help to do that.
Okay. I'm happy to.
Hey, if you guys are tuning in and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road for 10,000 subscriptions. We're on the road to 10K, guys. We're approaching, I think we're approaching 5,200 right now. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Every subscription counts and matters. And I want to thank you in advance. Appreciate you all.
Veteran?
Yeah. So, I'll introduce myself. So, I'm not a Federal Heights police officer, but I think it's fair to give you some of my background. I came from Albuquerque, like I told you before. I did cold case homicide investigation for years in Albuquerque. I'm also taught interviews and interrogation techniques. I do statement analysis. And
Double tap them screens, guys. Let's get them likes up. I know we got more likes than viewers right now, but if you haven't liked this, double tapped your screen, please do so.
body language. Okay. So, and here's what that experience tells me. That sometimes
Miss Sue, welcome to the chat. Appreciate you stopping by today, Sue.
people think they're in trouble when they're not. And when people think they're in trouble, they start giving inconsistencies, and they
I like your cowgirl boots too. I used to sell cowboy boots. I really like cowboy boots, even though I'm not country or nothing like that. I just think they look cool.
They start stacking lie upon lie upon lie, because they say if the people know the truth, they're really not going to believe the truth, because the truth looks really bad. So we don't deal in what it looks like, we deal in reality. So I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? They may not make sense, but there is a method to what I'm trying to do. So the first thing, are you reliable in your answers now? You said you weren't really reliable.
I haven't taken any meds today, but I didn't sleep very much last night, so, and then I'm very confused right now. So I think I'm fairly reliable right now, but
describe Bill's health.
He doesn't drink his water. He drinks beer all day long, so I imagine he's dehydrated.
I'm talking
a few years ago, I talked him into going. He normally with medical stuff, he's like, I don't got time for that shit, and just like a necrotizing flesh-eating spider bit him in.
I don't know if she thinks just laughing and giggling will make her seem like less guilty, but let's say this isn't even her real father, right? Let's just say it was a legit father figure. Like, you would still have some concern. You'd be like, damn, I'm in here. Y'all really think he not just on a trip right now? Like, y'all think something happened to him? Like, there would be a shock factor involved. You know what I mean?
In Nebraska, and he didn't have time for that shit to stay at the hospital and let them examine it, so he took off, and but the last couple of years it seems like he got his blood pressure figured out, and he's been behaving a lot better, and
he was in good health.
It seems like it.
Yeah, bro had to shut that shit down. He was just like, bro, I just wanted to know was he healthy or not.
I'm guessing so.
On the same day you broke your foot?
Yeah, it was the same day I broke my foot.
Okay, you need some water? Your tongue's really dry.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I've been dry lately.
Are you nervous?
But she on some dope. That's why her tongue really dry. She on some meth. She high right now. Somebody called that in the chat.
I don't think nervous, but I also, this is just weird, and
right. Well,
everything I do or say is being examined, so it's a little...
You're right. I will tell you this, I'm examining everything you do and say, okay? I'm not going to tell you I'm not.
And I'm warm, so...
Okay, take off your...
Was I going to tell you something about me?
Bet you're hot. So, that's the day that Joe got married, okay? Do you remember that day?
I'm trying to remember if he picked my daughter up that morning or the night before. And I can't remember right now.
Well, so your daughter's at the wedding?
It was my weekend to have her, but his new wife likes to plan all important events on my weekend so that they can mess with the schedule. So I know she had that it was my weekend, and he came and picked her up. I think it was that morning that he came and picked her up because we had bought presents and we loaded them in his car. And I remember I didn't have a shoe on because my feet were freezing.
Okay, so they're screwing you over.
Literally, from her speech patterns and cadence, that's why I fucking just zoomed through the interrogation. We're like 52 minutes into the interrogation tape because I knew it was just going to be a lot of bullshit.
Weekend.
Yeah, but he's dying of cancer, so I decided to quit worrying about that. It used to be very huge in my head that I couldn't let this bitch control my life, but he's dying of cancer, and I'm not going to be the one that tells my kid, you can't go see your dad today, and then he dies that day. So I'm encouraging her to spend as much time with him.
Okay. So you go into the house after it drops off, and your dad's there. Is he?
Yeah, he was, because when I went to the emergency room, I remember he was at home. And I was irritated.
But you said you didn't have his cell phone.
He wouldn't take me to the ER. So
for a while, and then he got removed somehow.
The smell would stay there?
The smell would stay there because there's still biological tissue there, and we're going to find that biological tissue. I guess what I'm telling you is, if we don't find him soon, it might not be. It might be extremely difficult to prove that he died of natural causes.
Okay.
And then we find him in the dump, and we can't tell that he died of natural causes. It looks like you committed a homicide.
Why would I mean...
Because it went in your dumpster. We know exactly where your dumpsters were dumped.
Okay.
We dig down in there, and Bill's rolled up in a rug, or we find a skeleton.
Yeah.
That's got your carpet fibers, because
Yeah.
we're taking your carpet fibers today. It's not going to look good for you.
Yeah.
Right. And I can tell you right now, you are not a criminal. You know why I can tell?
Why?
You're a horrible liar. All right?
Okay.
So, I know that you haven't been totally truthful with Detective Payne here. Because
Hey, shout out Hate Love. Thank you for coming to the chat. You know we like when the members show up to the live stream, so please give them some love for showing up today. Thank you, Hate Love.
by body language and by statement analysis, that you don't want to give us the entire truth. And I'm trying to tell you that you probably need to trust me because I know more about this than you do.
Right.
I know more about the process than you
Right.
do. We both do.
Okay.
So you need to trust us when we tell you, if we find the body of Bill later, which we will, and you stick to the story that you got right now, well, I kind of lied of other people. He had his phone. He doesn't have his phone. I don't really remember.
I don't remember.
Hold on, let me finish. You gotta,
Okay, go ahead.
So
Sorry.
open up your ears,
I'm
okay?
sorry.
So I don't have this. I got this and all that. Then we go to the district attorney's office where I talked to her. I'm like, well, Dana said she wasn't aware if Bill was in the house dead. Well, geez, he's been gone for, it says December 8th or 9th. You would know if Bill was in that house. It's telling to me that you said, I'm not aware if he's in the house. Because that's an equivocal statement, usually made by people trying to conceal something. And that's science right there. Okay? So what are you trying to conceal, Dana?
I'm not trying to conceal anything.
sounds
I
like
just
it.
feel like I can get trapped in if I say he's not and you say he is and
Say what? I didn't say he was there.
I know.
I'm telling you.
I've been
that-
psychologically fucked with my whole life.
No, I think she said her ex-husband, her baby daddy, had cancer. I don't think the old man had cancer.
So
I'm not trying to
between my religion and
But it looks like the cops already got this shit figured out.
my dad and everything else, so I've learned not to get myself trapped in something.
Watch how this works, okay? Bert, take the pain. Is Bill dead in your house?
No, he's not.
That's the answer I was waiting for.
But Bill's never been to his house.
Dana, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're much smarter than you're letting on. You know that I'm talking about. You know, and I know, something happened on the 9th. And I'm not saying it's homicide, but I'm saying it starts to look that way.
Oh, that's the day she said she broke her foot. She probably broke her foot struggling with the old man trying to kill him or ultimately killing him.
He's trying to cover stuff up, and you're covering stuff up like you wouldn't believe. I'm not mad at you. I've been sitting here thinking that you've been covering something up since we started this conversation. I haven't been rude to you. I'm not mad at you because you're not a criminal. If you were a gangbanger or something like that, we'd be done in about 10 minutes. I'm like, you know what, buddy? You're going to take it because when we find that body, we're going to pile those charges on you, and you're going downtown. But I'm not doing that to you. I'm trying to get you to understand that you weren't in a predicament right now, that when we do find the body and we come back and we know that you're lying about these things, it looks like you killed your father. And that's not out of the realm of possibility. Did you kill your father?
No.
Okay. But you did hide his body because he is deceased, isn't he?
No.
He's not deceased? How do you know?
I don't know. I know I didn't hide his body. You asked me a two-part question there.
Okay, good.
And I responded no.
Okay. But that's not how that's how you responded after I talked to him.
Yeah,
now you know the secret.
I'm not trying to do the secret. I'm trying to answer you the way.
Yeah, Wordsmith, I like his style because he's putting pressure on her, but he's not showing aggression. You know what I mean? He's just telling her like, bro, these are the facts. I'm gonna lay them out for you. Now help me help you type of situation. You know what I mean? Hey, Jared, welcome to the chat.
Okay. Why does it smell like decomposition in your house?
I thought the smell was The sewage.
So you understand? Oh, you thought the smell was the sewage.
And I've been trying to remove anything that smells.
So you know that they've been texting me about.
So the cops have been in the house because he keeps saying, "Why does it smell like a dead body in your house?" Like, so she probably left him just dead on the sofa or wherever for a few days before she decided to put him in the trash can.
What they've been finding at the house.
Okay, what have they been?
You know what luminol is? Yeah.
What's luminol?
Luminol is when something's cleaned up, like a crime, where there's blood or there's biological tissue or whatever. I know that when a person dies, it only takes within 24 hours before they start. It's called purging, and liquids come out and everything like that. And so even if a person has died in the house and you remove them, there's still stuff that's left behind. It's called purging. Okay? I think that's why that recliner's not there anymore, because that's where he purged out. And so I've been getting texts.
Told you she left him on the sofa or some shit because they can still smell it in the house. He was on the recliner, and then it looks like they got rid of the chair, thinking that would stop the smell, but I guess it didn't.
Just seeing what's going on here, and luminol is, even though you clean it up, luminol reacts to minute biological cells of blood or tissue. They went down to the basement, they luminol it, and they know something happened down there.
Just.
No. Damn.
So there's actual like body stuff down there, like from a person. I just know that there's been poop and cat pee because the cat's peed on it, and that's what I've been trying to clean up.
It really reacts to blood, biological tissue that purges out of the body. We can tell the difference between feces and cat feces.
I didn't know any of that.
So they luminol it up, shut the lights off.
Okay.
Luminol comes from the word illuminate, you know, but it's chemical. They shut the lights off.
Not unless you use Pine Sol. We've learned from this show, Tammy, that Pine Sol kills the DNA and it stops the blood. Like they can't pick up blood traces if they clean with Pine Sol. The power of pine. Who knew?
You can tell something bad happened down there, or it looks bad. So I know Bill died in that basement.
How I would have.
I wasn't there, Dana. You know. You know.
I would have known if he died in that basement.
I know you would have known, and you do know, and that's why you've been trying to cover everything up from everybody.
I don't
but I'm not
know
saying that he's
anything about
innocent.
him dying.
You know what happened? Is he that got medication injected? That's another thing. So we find one hair follicle. Because I think what happened is your dad's becoming a pain in the ass, and he's going around, and you can't take him anymore. Which I get it.
He's been gone. It's great.
No, listen to me. Okay. I've heard you talk, so let me talk now. You need to listen.
Okay.
So your dad's becoming a pain in the ass. You're like, gosh almighty, this guy is driving me up the wall. My husband, Chris, left me in November. He left the house. Thanksgiving was crap. My ex-husband's getting remarried on the 9th, and I lose my job. I got all that going in northern Colorado, where it's all pressure on me, and I just cannot take one. I
thought it was Colorado. Didn't I guess Colorado when they said Brighton? I did say this case was in Colorado.
I've got enough stress. I got the world on my shoulders. I'm trying to take care of my daughter, which you're good.
Hey, John, welcome to the chat.
Trying to take care of your daughter, and then this guy just won't stop yapping and being on my ass about every little thing. And so you have access, you looked up something on your phone or the computer, you got some medication, say, here Dad, here's some food, you need to go to sleep for a while, I need a break. Because that's what happened on the 7th, when he slept for 15 hours after you gave him some food, and he freaked out.
Hey, Chris, shout out the UK. We get a lot of love from the UK. I think our girl, Sweetest Cat, is from Birmingham too, UK. Yeah, I swear. There's another girl in our membership. She's one of our favorite members. She's got food poisoning today. That's why she said she didn't show up to the stream. But yeah, I think that's where she lives too.
Doubt about it. And I think on the 9th, again, on the day that he broke broke your foot on the day that your ex-husband got married. He's yapping at you and everything else, and you're like, I just want a break.
We had a good day.
Yeah. Well, you said you couldn't remember like 10 minutes ago what happened.
No.
And I believe you did have a good day.
The day
but
he
you gave
slept
him some
15
food.
hours. I gave him a massage with some marijuana lotion, and he slept because he hasn't been sleeping a lot lately.
Okay, well, something.
And I
You
had
slept
a
for
good...
15. Listen, remember, it's time to listen. Because I've heard what you've said, but I think it's more important that you hear what I say at one point. So, on that night, you tried the same thing or whatever, an accident happened, and he passes away because of what you've ingested into his body. And now you're like, this sounds like bad. And so you try to hide and cover things up, and I can look on your face right now and tell you that you know what I'm talking about is true. And I'm trying to help you out, Dana. I'm trying out. You got to trust me on this. I know your mouth is dry. You've been shaking since you walked in here, and I'm trying to get you to understand that we're going to find the body of Bill, because you and I know he's deceased. We're going to find it, and I don't want to have to charge you with a homicide, because that's what it looks like right now. And I'm telling you the truth. So tell me, Dana, he died on accident. That's an easy question. He died on accident, didn't he?
No. Not that I know of.
Dan, I'm trying to help you, man.
I know
I'm giving you
you
every
are.
kind of life preserver I can.
I know.
To grab onto the life preserver. Grab it. I'm
He
giving it to you.
was
It's not going
being
to be there.
annoying, but we talked about him moving out.
No, you didn't. You didn't. That's another lie.
Why is that a lie?
Because it's not the truth. That's what
Shout out that boy WD40. Just signed up for junior detective on the membership program. Hey, thank you so much, guys. As you know, we're a really small channel. I'm a full-time podcasting streamer, so every dollar really goes a long way here, man. We appreciate you for helping keeping the lights on and joining the team, bro. Full-fledged gang member now, WD40. So definitely you're going to get that VIP entrance and exit whenever you come into the chat, man. Thank you so much.
definition of a lie is. It's not the truth. Because I'm an expert at this. You're not even good at it. I'm an expert. That's a lie. You didn't talk about it. The only reason you would lie about talking about it because you know what I'm saying is true. What did you give him on the night?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Jared, that's scary as hell, bro. Were you guys like in the mob, bro? Were y'all in the Russian mob? Oh, man, that's wild.
So he died
I
on
gave him
accident?
McDonald's.
No, that was on the 7th, and he slept for 15 hours.
Yeah?
What did you give him on the 9th?
Nothing.
You gave him something.
You gave him something?
Dina, don't. I'm not an
I
idiot.
can't
I'm not
give
an
him
idiot.
something. I got McDonald's.
How did he die? Tell me that.
I don't know if he's dead, and I don't know how he died if he is dead.
You know, do you
I think he's alive. There's been signs that he's been to the house.
No, there hasn't. There's a deal. The only signs that he's been to the house are the signs that you've said.
So I went outside with a...
Hey, Missy, welcome to the chat, girl. My bad. I don't know if I've been muted or not lately, but WD40, thank you for your membership, man. Appreciate that. Missy, welcome to the chat. B Rose, welcome to the chat. I don't know, B Rose. I feel like this detective's been smooth as fuck with his interrogation, bro. Dude has been chill. Every time she tries to lie, he redirects that shit. Like, bro, that's not. I've been doing this a long time. Like, he's just not aggressive or in her face. But I really appreciate his tactics.
broken foot and moved pallets? I didn't do that. He came by and got the pallets.
I don't know. How do you know those?
They were there one day and then they weren't the next. He's the only
Hey, yeah, that's the wood chipper emoji. That's members exclusive, WD40. I like you using it. Justice, thank you for the $2 super chat. Not only is she a member, but she's a super chatter, guys. That's the heartbeat of the channel. Y'all keep the lights on and the doors open. Appreciate you so much, Justice. Good to see you again, and I'm glad you're feeling better.
Someone would come get him.
No. You don't trust me. That's the problem. You don't don't trust me. You don't trust what I'm telling you is the truth. And I'm trying to get you to trust me.
I think you've told me a story that has some accurate parts and some inaccurate parts, but I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Justice doing work in the chat. She just gifted a membership in the chat, man. Appreciate that. And what's really cool is Danola is really a person who comes around almost every day, bro. So I'm really happy that Danola got the membership, because next stream when she's online, she'll notice it and she'll really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Justice.
Maybe you're telling me not to talk because you're telling me stuff, so I don't...
Now, tell me what the accurate parts are. And why didn't you tell me in the first place? Why you gotta drag this stuff out of you?
That he's a pain in the ass.
Okay.
That's why we talked about him, that he already was gone a lot, so might as well be gone more, and that I could take over more of the...
You're the only person that ever said he's gone a lot. You're the only one.
Okay.
That's why it looks bad for you. Bill used to do stuff on a daily and a weekly basis. Those things have ceased. The only thing that's come out of his checkbook or his credit or his account, his bank account.
Jared, I'm glad you found this channel too, brother. I'm glad you're in the chat. Hey, I think who called that? Was that Dose earlier? Dose, did you say you think she's emptying out her father's bank account? I know somebody said that in the chat. So shout y'all out. Y'all called that on the head.
The only stuff that's come out of there since December 9th is stuff that benefits you. And more than the $500 check. I've checked. You know what you've taken out of that account. And he didn't give you permission to take that money.
I don't know what money's come out of the account, other than the bills.
You've been on Amazon? You've been spending stuff on it?
I've been on Amazon.
Okay, using Bill's money to buy stuff?
That's how I don't have a credit card, so I pay him back for those things. I just got money back from taxes for the last 2 years, and I
checked his bank account. Everything prior to that, there isn't stuff going to your house. Listen.
Justice, stop playing. You ain't old. I know you still a spring chicken.
There's not stuff going to your house, or this is new since December 9th. Everything is new since December 9th. That's what the bank says. The bank says, I went to the bank, I said, what looks different? And they said, everything in December that is going to Dan and Jenny's, that's new stuff. That's stuff that doesn't come out of his checking account. So now, we find him in the dump, we find him in your house, in the crawl space, we'll find him. Now, here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. You lied to the cops, and you're bilking him out of his money. You're draining his bank account while he's dead in the dump or in your house. Does that look good?
No.
No, it looks bad, huh?
Yeah.
Not if he died of natural causes. Then it looks like
taking all the money out of his account would...
Well, it doesn't look good, but it doesn't look like it killed him for money.
Yeah.
Looks like maybe the dude just died in his recliner, and that's why you got rid of it. He died in his recliner, and you're like, I can't make it on my own. I gotta have some money until I figure out what to do.
Justice, yeah, you're right. I'm like that too. Some painkillers like knock me out, and some of them make me hyper. Like, I don't know what it is.
And things are unraveling, just like things are unraveling right now in front of you.
I can make it on my own. Chris and I are working out a budget.
I don't think, from what we know of Chris, doesn't sound like he's coming back, but I don't know.
Why doesn't it sound like he's coming back?
Just from everybody we talked to.
Now, I don't even know this Chris guy, her husband, her current husband, but I'm going to say this. I'm going to speak for Chris. Chris is like, man, I ain't coming back to this crazy freaking woman. He ran for the hills.
I think you're making that up too.
Who knows about
I know about Dana. I know everything.
Okay.
That's my job.
Do you want to call him?
No, I don't want to call him. I want to talk to you.
Yeah?
And I want you to tell me the truth.
And before that, when we were splitting up, we were talking about...
Fine, he's coming back.
alimony.
Forget it. You convinced me he's coming back. Okay? See how easy that was?
Yeah.
You convinced me. Convinced me you didn't kill him. Yeah, harder. That's a little harder, huh?
Something that didn't happen.
Because something died in that basement. Would you agree with that? Are you telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about? Because that's what you're telling me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Detective Ness, I know you've been a detective for 30 years. You've been a homicide detective forever. But you don't know how to smell a dead body.
If you say that that's the smell, then I believe
Okay,
you.
so we all agree that something died in your house.
If you say that.
I didn't ask you if I said that. We all know I'm saying it.
You're telling me that my basement smells like death.
I said your house does.
Okay.
So, would you agree that I know what I'm talking about when I can smell that something is decomposing or has decomposed in your house?
You act like you're very convincing.
Okay. I act like I know what I'm doing.
I believe the officer because remember that one case we saw where the person used pine saw? The police were like, as soon as you walked in the building, you could just smell like pine saw everywhere. So she didn't do anything to clean up the actual DNA or the smell. You know what I mean? There's evidence all over this house that she did this shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, when I asked you, did Bill die in your house? And you're saying, not that I'm aware of? You know, everybody that's ever told me something like that has ended up being guilty.
Really?
I can't think of a single time where I asked that. I know you don't know how to answer that question because you're trying to get out of answering that question. I can't think of one time where I asked someone, is there a dead body in your house? And they said, oh geez, not that I'm aware of. And
I didn't say, well,
that.
Jesus, not that I'm aware of.
That sounds like, but you might as well have said it that way. Not that I'm aware of.
I haven't seen a dead body in my house.
You haven't seen one?
I haven't moved a dead body. I haven't interacted with a dead body. I have no reason to believe that there's been a dead body there. Other than you telling me there's glowing things.
Why is it luminol? And why did you put semen in the crawl space? Because we're going to dig that up too.
That's fine.
Why'd you put semen in the crawl space?
My dad's been putting cement down there, and
Your dad's not here.
No, before. And I've been adding to it, trying to get it out of the car.
So with a broken foot, that's the time that you want to pour concrete.
No.
See how this thing just keeps
Chris brought in
unraveling
the concrete, and...
We're going to dig out the concrete.
Okay.
And we're going to find your dad underneath there.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where the body is. If she's been pouring concrete in a crawl space, what was that other? Remember that other couple we saw? They had a dude in underneath their house covered in concrete in the crawl space.
I'm almost positive. Obviously, I'm not God, right? Can't say for sure. I can't say for sure, oh, that dad's in there. But based on my experience, I think your dad's in that basement, and he's underneath that concrete. And when we dig it up, it looks like you killed.
No, he's saying cement. He's saying cement. But I thought that at first, too, until I got to the end of the conversation, like that sentence.
For everything that I've already told you
I
about.
didn't kill my dad.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. But he died nevertheless. Or he wouldn't be in the dirt underneath the concrete. And there's luminol right next to where things moved from the recliner where it used to be, I imagine, right to that crawl space.
And that's even more why you can smell the death in the house. Opposed to him just decomposing on the chair, there's literally a body in the house decomposing under the cement. So that shit's just seeping all through the house.
Space, and then there's new cement. So I believe you. You didn't kill him. But you did move him, and you drug him across that floor.
I don't think I could move that. I didn't move him, but I don't even think I could.
You didn't move him. So who did? Chris help you out?
No.
Man, you had to really think about that one hard.
No,
See, I'm hitting the nerves now. Now I know what's going on.
What's going on?
You're digging yourself in a hole that you're not going to be able to dig out of, so to speak. So he's moved. We know something died in the basement. It got moved from where the recliner was to where the new cement is. And now they're in the process of digging that cement up from where they just told.
I'm guessing this is where I need to ask for an attorney then.
Okay. I can't talk to you now. If you change your mind about
you should be aware of, knives, needles, narcotics, anything, anywhere.
So, Dana Jennings would be sentenced to life without the possibility of parole for poisoning her father with an animal tranquilizer, resulting in his death. She reportedly did this over the course of a few days in early December of 2017. After his death, she put his body in a crawl space down in the basement and sealed him up with concrete. The most interesting part of this whole story, besides the sad murder of her father, is how did the detectives manage to sit multiple hours with the worst laugh in history? That's right.
Hey, Jonathan sent out 5 memberships, bruh. Let's see who gets them. Billy, Walk-In, Brandon Kramer. Hey, Brandon do be in here. J.M. Franklin be in the chat. See, it's all done. They pick it by watch hours. So, like, when we see people that we don't see in the chat usually, that means they're really good supporters. They watch the channel a lot. They just don't participate in the chat. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much, bro, Jonathan. That really helps the team out. And sometimes people start chatting after they become members. You know what I mean? So definitely really cool, man. Appreciate that, bros. Appreciate that. That's love, dog. That's love. But that's gonna be it for today's stream, man. We'll be on later tonight. It's Monday Night Football tonight. So I might come back in a little while, or I might come back after the game, but I'm not sure yet. This is our new time frame. I probably shouldn't have changed the time frame on Monday, right? But our new schedule is 12 to 3 and then 6 to 9. We're gonna try a later shift this week to try and bring in some new subs. I'm just testing it out. If the numbers go down, then I'll go back to our 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. And 3 p.m. schedule. But man, thank you guys for tuning in today, bro. That was another 3 hours in the tank. It was wonderful chatting with you guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. I appreciate each and every one of you. You know, I love each and every one of you guys. Without y'all, this shit is not possible. That's why I always say the chat. You guys are the star of the show. I'm only a co-host. Peace and love, man. I'll see you tonight. Cue the outro music.
And the art of punches when you could throw 2 punches that sound like one. You could throw punches. You can hear them. There were 2, but they sound like fucking 1 punch. They don't understand. Anybody that hears this understand the art of fighting. They know what I'm saying. He threw 2 punches that sound like 1.
you